already? Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing this fine evening? Late in the evening for a good chunk of people, including myself. It's 8:14 in the afternoon where I'm at. I don't know if that's... if you're on the west coast of the United States, I suppose it's like a few hours earlier than that. So, probably mid-afternoon for y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Jenny was in earlier. Said, Railjack, Railjack. Yep, we're going to be doing Railjack today. Well, hopefully. I only got a few more things left to do on the map before we're all said and done. Just make sure all my audio stuff is looking beautiful. Looks like it is. Okay. So yeah, despite the fact that I have over how many hours in this game now? I know I keep clicking at the game, but I have 683.3 hours in Warframe. And somehow I still have neglected to finish the star map. So I want to do that today. Should be very doable and possible, I would think. Especially since I think potentially I could be joined by a couple of friends of mine, although no pressure on them to do so. But all I got left to completely finish the star map is a Circulus and the Kuva Fortress. That's it. I've completed every other world, including Sedna. I'm pretty sure I'm done. Well, other than the Cambion Drift, which is locked, it seems like it's an open world map, kind of like Fortuna. And hey, Lane Lunatic, what's up? Hey, Double A. So, kind of like Fortuna and Cetus. Well, not Cetus. The Plains of Eidolon. Like those spots, it's an open world thing. I think I have to unlock it doing a quest. So, yeah, locked. Heart of Deimos quest. So I gotta do that to unlock that, so that doesn't count as of yet. But when I unlock that, I'll immediately jump into the free roam there. But before we do that, I do want to finish up everything else on the map. And again, all that's left is Kuva Fortress and one itty-bitty spot on Lua. And that would be Circulus. Do I still watch movie reviews on YouTube? Not really. I occasionally will watch like an essay about like movies and stuff and like the, you know, modern films and stuff. But generally speaking, like dedicated movie reviews, other than like Deck or Shadow, probably no. Oh, not really my bag these days. And it just says, I am in game on my orbiter right now. Oh, okay. Yeah. That was quick work. Yeah, I've unless I'm mistaken, I've done everything else on every other map. In terms of, like, the map completion. Like, Mercury's all set. Venus is all set. Neptune. Pluto. Eris. Well, I gotta do the Jordas Golem Assassinate, but I think that's locked to a quest. Phobos. Sedna. Europa? Yeah, I'm not missing anything in Europa. Ceres. Yep. And of course, Mars and Earth, all completed. So it's just a matter of doing the Kuva Fortress and Deimos. Well, and the one spot in Lua. That's it. Then I'll finally, after 600 plus hours and 11 years. Yeah, I joined late 2013 when I first started playing Warframe. So yeah, 11 years. 11 years and 600 plus hours later, and finally I'm completing the star map. Now, the thing is, 11 years when compared to 600 hours, that doesn't sound like a lot in terms of like my hours in the game, and it's true. I played Warframe like hardcore back in 2014, 2015, I'd say. That's when I like really was getting into it, and I'd say 2016, 2017 is when I started to kind of fall off the game. And then 2018 came around with, if I recall correctly, that's when the Plains... No, that was Fortuna. Plains had come out before that. And that got me re-hyped into the game. But Fortuna came out, and that was a little bit more of my bag. Because Plains kind of lost me really quickly. Because I wasn't a huge fan of the bounty system or anything like that. It was another layer of a grind. It was okay, but nothing about it outside of the niche of having an open world map in Warframe really stuck with me that well. So, and aesthetically, it was just an open plain. Woo. So it really didn't grab me all that well. But when Fortuna was announced, that seemed like it was a bit more my bag. It felt like it had a much more attached story. So I was a bit more hyped for it. And when it came out, it was pretty fun. I liked the cold, wintry aesthetic a lot more than the Plains aesthetic. But it, likewise, I didn't really get too attached to, unfortunately. To the point, I don't think in either the Plains or Fortuna did I level up all that much, nor did I complete their native stories. So, yeah. I don't know, I kind of fell off Warframe around a little after 2018, I'd say, just before 2019. And I completely stopped playing until, like, a week ago now, if that. So, 2018 to now, not including the little bit I was playing last week and these past couple of days, I'd say that means I've been absent from Warframe in any meaningful way for 6 years? Yeah, 6 years. I feel old. But, yeah, here we are. So, like I said, today we're going to hopefully finish the star map. I don't know if we're going to be able to do Circulus. I'm going to see if I can worm my friends into doing that. Both of which, I should say, are in the chat. So, I thought it'd be interesting. We're probably not going to be able to do it. It's 80 to 100. Yeah, Orokin 80 to 100. That's a bit of a tall order. Possible. Even probable. But it's going to be frustrating. Alright, you both are on? Alright. Speeds A, we invite you guys in. Yeah, Jenny's master rank 30, Lightning's 14, and I'm 17. So we're a good mix of like god tier and then 2 mid tiers. I'm still not used to this Nightwave thing.
Always a pleasure.
The battle pass thing for Nightwave. Formal bundle, critical mutation. Oh, it's got Umbra Forma. So it's like the very end of it, but damn.
And we're out.
The Jordas Precept stupid thing is easier now with a change to the Archwing. What changes have they made to the Archwing? I actually haven't even looked that over. Yeah, the Odinata, which doesn't look that good. All my mods are not attached to it. Okay. I do not have that many Archwing. I need to do more Archwing stuff. That's another grind I gotta do at some point. I was never a big fan of the Archwing stuff. Wait, do I have a unleveled one?
For action.
That's weird. If it'll let me join your session. What? Friends only. Jenny's failed to join your session. But why? Hold on, let me try inviting one at a time. Just send Jenny, let her join, then send Lightning. ¿Por qué? What? Okay, Jenny, you invite me and Lightning to your group, I guess. That was weird. Maybe DE doesn't like me. Tis possible. I forgot I made this. Look, it's the fish. Hello, Mr. Fishy. Hey, Matthew Gordon, how you doing? Howdy, and oh, that black and purple goes hard. It does. I do really like that aesthetic. Eh. It goes for my operator, too. I heard that there's been some, like, updates with the operators, but I don't know that too implicitly. Like, yeah, well, I know that there's, like, an older version now you can access. It's related to a quest, though, and I don't want spoilers, so I'll get to that at some point. I do want to, you know, stream VC? Okay. Yeah. What I will say is I do want to get to the point where I do the new war, but I kind of want to do the new war in one go. But I heard it's like
once you get into the new war, you can't do anything other than the new war.
Yeah, that's why I want to do it in one go. Like, I don't want to drag it out. I heard it's like 6 hours at peak and 4 hours at minimum.
4.5, and this is probably not going to make sense to you, but I slammed my bedroom door and yelled at it.
Because it was that hard?
It frustrated me that much that I slammed my bedroom door and yelled at it. It's not hard, it's just frustrating because I don't particularly like the kind of gameplay that it forces you to do. I don't like stealth gameplay.
Oh, it forces you to do stealth?
As your operator. With jump scare, one-hit kills. Okay, let's see if it's actually letting me connect to groups now.
Why wasn't it letting us do that? That was strange.
I don't know. There was some sort of issue. But it seems like we have a group.
I was able to join you.
Okay.
Alright, so also, cool thing for everybody in the chat. One of my long-term goals / short-term goals, I hope it's short-term, but I'm trying to collect all of the prime frames that are currently available. Again, due to like a 6-year absence. Again, I have logged on a couple of times over the years just to like hop in, but like I never like hopped in with a goal or hopped in with like a plan. It's just like, I'll play Warframe for a few hours, do some random missions, do some grinds for no particular reason, just to play it for a little while, and then I'd hop out. But now that I'm like trying to come back for like an actual like not completionism, although it might end up becoming that. But for like, I do want to set myself some like goals while playing. And one of them is to collect all the prime frames. Right now, I'm building Hildren, Korra, Mag, and Ivara. All right now. I actually, weirdly enough, had everything that was necessary to build Ivara and Korra. And I had everything except one component for Mag, which I just grinded out in a fissure real quick. Actually, it didn't take that long. It only took 4 fissure runs. The only thing I, like, didn't... Like, Hildren Prime, on the other hand, I didn't have anything for. So... And I didn't really, I checked my relics. I don't think I really had all the relics necessary to get all her stuff. So I just real quick went to the Warframe.market to see if she was cheap. And she actually was. Like, a lot of people were putting her up for, like, 50 plat. 50...
The way that they change... They seem to have changed the math on those, so the newer ones are easier to get than the older ones. And speaking of how they changed Arcwing, they changed how it moves, and you no longer take damage if you run into something.
Well,
You just kind of
that's an
stumble
upside.
over it.
I'd
Very
rather
big
just stumble
upside.
over it. Like our Arcwing was always like the bane of any like playthrough.
Yes. It's better now, especially for me, with my inability to do fast-moving things. I'm sorry if I sound weird. I'm eating my dinner.
That's okay. You think?
But I don't think we should have an issue with Cumulus as long as we stick together.
What type of mission is Cumulus? I actually get.
It's a conjunction survival.
How does that differ from a normal survival?
Okay, so you'll get jumped by sentients.
Ew.
That's how it differs.
Yep. And the longer they're up, the more they suck out your life support.
I hate sentience. I don't think I have a lot that can kill them though.
Void damage. Everyone has void damage by this level. Usually you
Even
have to hit 5 to hit it.
Even if very little bits, alright. I'm gonna have to use these instead. I was gonna bring Twin Vipers to level them, but if sentients are involved, I need variance and damage.
I've never had any issues, but I use overpowered weapons.
Oh no!
Yeah, my default for dealing with sentients is just to chunk them down in one fell swoop.
Yep.
But
Optical is great for that.
Yeah, but I've not got my mods up to that point just yet. Credits are a bit of an issue because I've not actually gone farming for credits.
So what was wrong, Asmo?
I accidentally reset my Warframe colors.
Oh dear.
You-
Oh dear. Oh. Well, there's worse mistakes you could have made, but fashion frame being a thing, there's also better things you could have done.
What?
Basically, it's not as bad as it could be. You can reset it. It's not like a permanent thing. I wish you had the Halloween. I think you'd like the purples that are on the Halloween palette.
No, I do not. I have the palette. Excuse me.
Yeah, who's a good Kubro? Who's a good Kubro?
I'll just take Wisp and give giant buffs. I do need to get Wisp Prime at some point, but...
Wait, did
No,
I get
you
Wisp
Wisp
Prime
Prime.
before you did?
Yes, I have not attempted to get Wisp Prime.
Okay. Actually, I guess
Let me
since
check.
I mentioned it in stream, I'll show everybody all the Prime frames I currently have versus the ones I need to get. Right now I have Rhino Prime, Nidus Prime, Limbo Prime, Necros Prime, Revenant Prime, Volt Prime, Gauss Prime, Frost Prime, Loki Prime, Ember Prime, Mesa Prime, Octavia Prime, Saren Prime, Ash Prime, Nova Prime, Equinox Prime, Atlas Prime, Wisp Prime, Valkyr Prime, Hydroid Prime, Trinity Prime, Chroma Prime, Nyx Prime, Wukon Prime.
And a Partridge Prime and a Pear Tree.
In a Prime tree.
And I don't even like that, and that actually is, I think, the majority of the Prime frames.
It is.
But
I just need to actually go farm the pieces for Wisp or check her price.
yeah. Yeah, I was able to max her out pretty quick. She was a recent acquisition.
Frames are pretty easy to level.
Yep.
Yeah, if you know where to go.
Just in general.
I do find
Right,
it weird
I
that
do.
most of the Steam achievements are like rare.
Oh, she's only 60 plat. I'll buy her later.
Find it weird.
Alright, I gotta get the blueprint for Gara Prime. I've got everything else except for the main blueprint.
Let me check my supply.
I have one radiated relic for that.
Yeah, I recently radiated a couple of them because I also want to grind out the Fulman Prime. Not that I know it exists.
Our prime blueprint. I have 4 of the relics, but I can't radiate them because I'm out of tracers.
I have so many relics.
Yeah, I have quite a few relics.
Yeah, I got a decent amount myself. But we're doing star chart shit.
True.
Yep, star chart, but words. Star chart stuff first.
More for me.
About the edge, earlier today,
I forgive you for what you
I
did.
created a Kuvalich.
Fun. What weapon?
It's Jalir Foss, weapon Kuva Kraken.
I have a Kuva.
Oh, the burst pistol. I've got one too. What is it? Oh right, I made Jenny jealous with this one. It's the Kuva the Kuva Chakur.
I'm not jealous. It's just one that I don't have.
I remember you cussing me out on stream like, "You fucker! I've been trying to get that for a while."
I had been trying to get that for a while. Currently, mine has this twin stubbas, which I will level for mastery rank, and that's about it.
So
But I used a Kuva Lich weapon as my primary weapon for Wisp. You know you can save favorite colors.
Hmm?
You can save favorite colors to a separate thing, so it's easy to find them.
Corrupted onslaught. I will recover what I long lost.
I'm watching the stream. It's a little bit behind, and you're still picking out
Neural
colors.
Sentry is attempting to
Yeah.
purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
This is interesting.
Ooh.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip.
I have a bow. It shoots
I have a bow
grenades.
too.
But does yours shoot grenades?
No, but I have infinite ammo and infinite punch through.
This would be an excellent place to deploy it.
I got a D&D campaign to run on Sunday, but I think my plan right now is on Sunday after what?
He boomed.
Boom.
Do you mind? Leave me alone so I can summon my...
Not Toruk.
Okay, now. Look it into it. There we go. Pay no attention to the fact that Jenny is in a mech.
Whoa.
So what?
Jenny is in a mech.
Thank you.
No problem. There it goes.
You can summon this if you have one. Like,
Ah, yeah, I have it, but it's ripping and tearing like I'm doing now is gonna be way better. Because it's low rank and it's got a low rank wimpy gun.
yeah, I'm using Larkspur. Not Prime, but regular Larkspur, which is...
Up you get, Lisa. Ah, yes. Hildren's,
Marital Aid.
yes.
What? Marmalade?
The joke is that the Larkspur is called Hildren's Strap-On. It's even got like an appropriately shaped thing at the bottom. the weapon in the hand of the giant mech.
Jenny, where'd you get that?
Deimos.
Okay, spoilers, I suppose, would be any more detailed questions.
Yes, which is why you're not going to get any more answers out of me.
Okay.
Actually, I think I bought it with platinum, to be perfectly fair, but, you know.
Well, anyway. So yeah, my plan on Sunday is probably to do the new war, then after the D&D campaign I'm running.
Oh, I'm about to get jumped.
I'm assuming that's going to be a mostly solo thing, though.
Do your actions have consequences? Yes, it is a solo thing.
No, it's Steel Meridian.
Oh, this the Steel Meridian are attacking you?
I'm aligned with New Loka, what else? New Loka, Parent Sequence, and Red Veil.
Yeah, for me, I think I have the same ones as you, then. Because I know Red
I have the
Veil
opposite three.
and all their allies are my factions.
Oh no, I'm out of murder energy. Whatever will I do?
I wish I could share the, like, giant pile of blue energy crystals that's on the ground for me.
Alright, time for
I think
Dance
I'm okay. I've
Macabre.
got a metric crap ton of freaking overguard somewhere.
Have yet to come
Wait,
across
there's a
any
Dante
sentience.
around, isn't there?
Yes? I don't know.
That would be why, probably.
Matthew Gooden says, Fashion Frame, LOL, always gonna have the drip. Yeah, that's actually the true end game of Warframe. At least that's always been the joke.
Yep, a
It's
random
fashion
is
frame.
a Dante.
Huh? Oh wait, did we get a
Is
random?
a Dante. Yeah, they joined about a minute in.
Sentient scouts. If they detect you, fighters will soon attack.
Sentient
Oh no!
Sentient is onto you. For trooper.
The sentient is onto you. I wonder why. Oh, hello, there you are.
Whee! I am become speed.
Well, the Dante we just got is gonna make this easy.
The wisp you already had was planning to make it easy anyway.
Don't be jelly.
No. Not jelly. Just brought my best Warframe for you.
Thank you. I don't know if I have a bet. I've been like grinding a lot with Revenant. It feels weird because Nidus used to be my main, but I haven't touched him since I've been playing lately.
Hold out, the deeper I can search. But you need to leave. Extraction is ready. Void manifestations drawn to this cursed place of stolen lives. They will drain your life unless they are destroyed.
Luathrax Plasm. What?
Crafting material.
It's not one I am familiar with.
It comes from here and another.
The other
house-
conjunction survival.
Yep. Die. Thank you. Oh, fire. That's cute when I'm shredding you apart.
Probably should activate one of these.
Might be helpful. I'll go to another one. Ooh, potato seed.
I'll say this, like, few games match Warframe in terms of pure mobility and slaughtering control.
It is a clear power fantasy.
Still miss I get why they took it out, but still, oh so much miss Ember's World on Fire ability. Just sitting there and walking away,
Whoa!
coming back,
What
and
did I do?
everything's just dead.
Oh, okay, that's what I did. I just walked through a Stargate.
I like the fact that I don't even really have to aim this bow. It shoots grenades.
You spin me right round, baby, right round. When you go down, when you go down.
Oh, yeah, if you go through the Stargate, I think we accidentally,
Love that you guys are calling it a Stargate.
well, it is.
Yeah,
You can pick up
but
the Stealth Drift mod.
you guys know, like, the show Stargate SG-1, though, right?
Oh, I love that. Oh, and it's up there, and I'm down here.
So many
How do I
colors.
get back up?
We accidentally did the Stealth Drift challenge.
Oh, okay.
Mostly because I exploded everything.
Oh shoot, I said I missed my skin left. Why did I activate that?
Alright, how do I... Ah, I think I see what to do.
You actually have to go down and then go through this.
Oh, okay, you go down to go up. It's just like,
You gotta turn left to go right.
Oh, darn it, it didn't work, I don't think. It's just like navigating back roads. Die if you please, thank you.
For the stealth challenge, you have to get from the beginning of this long hallway to the end of this long hallway without being seen by lasers. And if someone is already in the room, when they trigger the thing, you can just shortcut it. So I'm pretty sure what happened is one of us was already in the final room.
If they slam you, sentient fighters won't be far behind. The sentient has detected you. Fighters incoming.
Ah!
Don't worry.
You jumped me.
Very good care of Verena. I have just the spot in the kennel for her.
Hiding Lua risked the unfathomable. I fear we are seeing the consequences of that risk now.
Oh!
Destroy these void states. The Queen sought out Warframes before. Vor sought to present them with yours. We cannot let them have Varuna.
This is where you get the stuff to make Veruna.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, my Void Amp is not going to cut it against these things.
Yeah, my Void Amp was useless. I was barely doing any damage to it. I still haven't done any grinding with the Void Amp.
It helps if
Same.
you knock them out of their bodies first.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were out of their body.
Oh, I've been one-shotting them once they're out of their bodies.
Don't you just
And
have the
my
standard amp?
No, I have a one of the built ones, but I named it so it looks like it's one of the standard ones.
This is gonna be so congested. Hey, Alder. Oh boy, Railjack. Yeah, plan on doing that as soon as we finish up the star map. Which, after this, we just got the Kuva Fortress. I think. I didn't do that.
We could leave here at any point. We're done.
Oh, yes, we can.
Did we already finish?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we're almost at 15 minutes, so we'll get to 15 and then we'll call it.
Whee!
Might as well. I mean, reap the rewards while we're here.
You guys got 4 people?
Nope. Well, we're with a rando right now, but we can fit in another pretty easily.
You're welcome to join us.
Yep. As soon as we're out of this, we'll be just us 3 again.
Yeah, you're gonna need someone who knows, like, another person who knows what they're doing on Railjack, because I spent too much time on Railjack.
Yeah, I will engineer, but I cannot use the guns.
I know
growing up.
I know a bit of what I'm doing on Railjack, but I'm not done too terribly
I know
much
nothing about Railjack, so...
Alright then, if you don't mind, I'll do it. I'm a really good pilot.
Well, first he's got to unlock it, and that's going to be a whole series, small series of quests.
He gets to meet the best Cephalon.
Yes, the best Cephalon, the absolute best Cephalon.
Well, it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat Ortis, as we all know.
Yeah, but Ortis is annoying. Sai is better.
I was being sarcastic.
Well, yeah, because well, Ortis gets better after a certain quest, but you have to do a Railjack first before you do one of the big story ones.
Because you have to know who Sai is.
Oh, no, that's not.
Sai is part of those quests, and if you haven't unlocked
I know. I'm thinking of something else. Isn't the Railjack the one with the song, or is that just the Warframe one?
Oh, you mean the Timasari?
Yeah.
Timasari is a side quest.
Timasari is a side quest that unlocks
Sevagoth.
And Sevagoth's 8 million things you can level for mastery. He's got
4 of them you can level them for mastery again.
He's got alternate forms, he's got alternate weapons, he's
7 more seconds, then we'll leave it.
I got a 5-minute download from the Warframe thing for some reason.
Treasures of the Oracan. Put them to better use than they did, Tenno. These stations.
We got
Haven't you Dante yet?
Yeah, I've already maxed out Dante.
I've unlocked the content that he's in, but he's kind of low on my list of priorities. I'd sooner unlock Corvex personally.
I already unlocked him.
Fortunately, you can't get his main weapon until way later.
I haven't got his weapons. I just got
like
him.
the fact that Wisp's Wisp passive makes her glide for further, or I would have just fallen off the edge of the world.
You can buy like another tome right now before you have to do that one of the quests.
The Epitaph.
Okay.
No, the Epitaph is a wrist cannon.
It's a something. I'm waiting at the exit.
Yeah, I'm on my
way.
There's a new weapon called a spell tome that
Grimoire. Yes.
It's basically a book.
It is. It is a book.
It's a not a summoner book. It's actually more like a scholar book that shoots laser beams.
And Dante has an exalted version, which is I'm going the wrong way.
Oh, that's his exalted weapon. Okay.
Yeah, his exalted weapon is tied to his 1. way do I even freaking go?
Those occupants
Did they nerf Caldero? Is he like?
I'm not.
Honestly, even
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Die, you damn bastards!
They know you're here. Prepare for sentient fighters.
Actually, I saw a
Alright,
funny
back on
meme.
the right track.
I saw a funny Warframe meme like a week ago. It was like, what do Warframe, Halo, Warhammer 40k, and it mentioned one other one have in common: child soldiers being the main heroes.
Yeah, same with Helldivers.
Yeah, because isn't Helldivers like the lore is they start at 7?
Yep.
It's a very common like sci-fi like super soldier backstory.
Hooray.
Did you know Super Earth has a national anthem?
Yes, it did.
Why wouldn't it have a national anthem? I haven't picked it up yet, so hooray! 4 intact sentient cores.
I got 539 kills.
The anthem OST is actually really good.
235 melee kills.
I did my job.
Doing my part.
For Super Earth!
I am finally in.
All right, good timing.
Oh yeah, go figure. The Valkyrie
Do
does
not
all
want
the
to use
melee
the Kordak,
stuff.
though.
Well, we're
Alright.
going to Kuva Fortress, so you don't have to bring your best stuff.
Alright, give me a moment here because I think I don't. How far along am I in Kuva Fortress? Ah, okay. I've only done the first mission in Kuva Fortress. I've only done Dakata. I've not done Koro yet, and I know that's an affair.
You shouldn't have an affair with map points.
Jenny, you know I'll go off and brawl with stuff just because it's over there and I can brawl with it.
It's not what I meant, and you know it.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they nerfed the Atarax.
No, I haven't not upgraded my Stern Prime yet. Or Strun Prime. I should do that if it's
Alright.
just go
Actually,
around.
Twin Vipers just to get them leveled.
I'll take it just in case. Maybe it's not as nerfed as I think it is.
Hey,
We'll find out.
what's your name? Because I need to add you to my friends.
Oh yeah, likewise.
Alright, we'll stay on Nadaruk.
All accounted for.
And Ground Prime. There we are. Alright, ready to rock.
What's your name, Elder?
Hey, you're on my friends list.
In Warframe?
It must not
Yeah.
have loaded up yet. It's been having some
I'm-
server issues today.
Friends.
Upgrade. You're on gas. I want to switch to viral.
You are not listed on my friends list in Warframe.
Alright, I'll go to add friends and. What's your name, Jenny?
Jenny side.
Alright, you're with corrosive. I'm switch to. Alright.
I know I added you before.
And viral. That will pair very well with Hunter munitions.
I see right now pending. You're a rank 30.
Exit.
Shocking touch. Go with the virulent scourge and need to free up. We'll go with... slot in Northwind to get some more viral. Nora wants viral damage.
It's been crooked for years.
Alright, I think I'm ready.
Alright.
I also had you as well. What's your Warframe name?
Astartes Asmogan.
He'll be in the group. I think I invited you to the group.
Send that invite again. The UI messed it up.
Yeah, they're having issues today.
Like I was middle typing something and then I pressed back and I also canceled that out.
I hate numbers. Is that you?
Yep.
Here we have one Asmogan and one Lightning Lunatic.
Hi. Oh, some good news. I got a call back from the job I applied for. I got the
Good news?
Yep, they said as long as my background check comes back fine, boom, job's mine.
Huzzah! Yes! New employment! Regular employment!
Regular,
Congrats.
consistent employment.
Not
doesn't
abusive
involve-
employment,
It
hopefully.
doesn't involve
Knock
you
on wood.
washing dishes in knives in soapy water.
I would certainly like to regrow the skin at the tip of my fingers, so that'd be nice.
In the same vein, my work just improved a general raise for everyone in my on the field on the work floor.
Woo! Nice.
I will be right back.
Nice.
$1.50 for everyone who's worked there a year.
Nice.
That's a nice
and
improvement.
that's before merit too.
Gotta love meritocracy.
Yep. But that's now $15.50 an hour instead of 14, which it does help a lot. That's like an extra $160 a month.
Every little bit helps.
Yep.
Alright, so we're done. Lua is now complete, so that leaves... One thing I keep questioning about Deimos is it's not being highlighted, but I don't remember doing Exequias and Deimos.
Oh, crap. Gifts of the Lotus are here? I don't know how many I've missed so far.
There's a few. Fair warning, I found this out the hard way when Jenny dragged me along for one of them. The one that says Elite, that's a Steel Path mission.
He hasn't unlocked Steel Path yet. He can't do Steel Path until he does every single node in the main thing.
I haven't unlocked Steel Path either, and Jenny dragged me into it, and I could do it.
Okay.
So as far as the price is actually for the Gift of the Lotus Elite is actually really freaking good. The Exilus adapter, those are
Oh, whoops.
decently hard to come by.
Didn't mean to click on that.
Okay, so the Dex Nakana is a pretty solid weapon, especially from new players.
Oh yeah, it's pretty decent.
Dex Nikana is pretty good.
Yeah, I recently I leveled it and tested it out, and it feels like using the Nakana Prime.
It's probably not too far off Nikana Prime. I haven't gotten Nikana Prime myself, but it is on my list of
Nakana Prime.
lengthy list of things to get.
My most used weapon.
Nakana Prime is my go-to most of the time. It's my go-to katana blade in the game. I don't know.
My
if it's
go-to
objectively
is
amazing.
something I don't think you've gotten yet.
Of course his go-to is a Nakana because he's a weeb.
What's your go-to?
Okay.
My go-to, claws.
The Valkyr's claws?
Well, generally, yes, though. What's also whatever I happen to have on hand, because I'm leveling a whole bunch of crap anyways.
Alright, keep in mind, I am a higher mastery rank than you, so it's not unlikely that I've got stuff that you've gotten.
Him flexing his 3 whole more mastery rank.
It's something, though. Like,
Okay. I compared it.
I think the
The,
thing that you're... Oh, wait, no, I think you do have it. Yeah, you do have it, because you have Excalibur Umbra.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Skijani or whatever it's named.
The Skiajati.
Yep. See, Agati has longer reach.
It does. I still prefer the Nakana Prime.
Because he's a weeb.
Well, they're both
That
weapons.
and,
What are you talking about?
The only thing really that Johnny has over the Nakana Prime is better status and natural Umbra mods, but you can install Umbra mods in the Nakana.
Yeah, you just need the Umbra Forma.
See-
Which, that is the pain in the ass.
I yell weeb at you, but I think I have an Akana Zaw somewhere.
And keep in mind, my you say
I
weeb, but
went
my
and
main
specifically
weapon,
built it.
my main melee weapon for the longest time was the Atarax, and that's because it used to be the most broken ass melee weapon.
Yeah, and then they nerfed Maiming Strike.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You can
equip it
still
just to see how it feels, but I doubt it's as good as it used to be.
It's not as good as it used to be.
If you want old style Atarax, what you need to get is the Doorclave and combine it with Colvero. Because the
Regardless,
Doorclave,
we should focus on getting him through the thing.
Yes, you
yeah,
should.
that's also true.
I just equipped the Atarax to see if it feels good to use still. Probably not. Alright, Kuva Fortress, mobile defense or defense. Let's go with mobile defense first, because that's more frustrating.
It's potentially frustrating
But
if
just
you're
the
alone.
power
If
of
you're in a
Nagash.
if you're in a group, well, post migration in progress. Please wait.
Really?
Oh, there we are. Okay, here we are.
It's been having
Hey.
server issues, I swear.
Yeah, there was a connectivity issue earlier as well. I think they need to do a round of hot fixes.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number
Lisa,
of
why are you over
locations
there?
while I break into the network.
Don't forget to grab the thing.
Be prepared for heavy resistance.
Someone
I
grab
can't
the
do
thing.
this without you.
I got it.
Come on,
Keep
get
moving.
up, get
None
up.
of the
There we are.
scanners
Okay.
have
Got it.
detected you.
All right, fine.
Alright, on my way with the mobile defense majingy.
Oh.
We
Oh
have been
my.
detected.
I need access to a terminal.
That was a big number.
Patch me in.
What?
Location reached.
I just hit
Drop me in
104,000
at
damage.
position.
Nice.
Aw,
What are you using?
cute.
Doorclave.
I know
Well,
now.
technically, I'm using Colvero, who is the strongest Warframe in the game, barring Octavia.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
You have to know how to use Octavia. You don't have to know how anything works with some of the other frames.
With Colvero, yeah. Colvero's one. Like, you don't have to do anything else.
I'm waiting at the defense point.
Open up. Open up.
Still working on it.
Jenny using Frost.
Yep, and I have little tiny bubbles because they're very strong.
Boom.
I'm so happy with Frost. Is that really much of a rework, just a hit upgrade?
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't ever play him except for on defense missions.
One cool thing Jenny made me aware of is Hydroid got buffed.
Hydroid went from an F tier piece of garbage to one of the best frames in the game.
Last time I played
Zero.
this in any meaningful way, Hydroid was shit.
I should actually play Hybrid, see how
We
he
are
works.
finished here. Move on.
The only thing cool about Hydroid back in the day was saying his name. Like saying Hydroid is fun. But outside of that, like he was everybody's like do not play
Okay,
friend.
someone needs to use the other thingy to open the door.
Working on my way.
Oh, you already opened this door. Never mind. yeah, Hydra got buffed. They have not yet nerfed Octavia, though people were up in arms that they nerfed Dante and didn't nerf Octavia.
Octavia doesn't need a nerf because no one plays her. She doesn't break the game enough.
It's because you have to know what you're doing to break the game with Octavia. She's super fucking strong. You just have to know how to play her.
So at least against level 30s, the Atarax still feels good.
Although level 30s, if you're not leveling a weapon, I think you're fine.
I'm afraid to go operator mode because I might spoil something.
He's already seen mine.
I've already done the second dream.
No, he's talking about the new war.
Oh.
He's already seen mine.
All that's been spoiled to me about that is that we now get older ones.
Yeah, he's seen mine. I didn't tell him anything else, just that there's an older version.
Well, that and it's an older version of ours, so it's not like a new operator. It's our operator older. Which, granted, is what I wanted anyway, so.
There's some timey-wimey bullshit going on.
Wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
The new war is going to be a fun stream if you decide to stream it.
I am, Sunday.
Yep.
That's my plan.
Sunday,
Is
I'm not sure if I'll be home in time, but I will do my level best.
It'll be in the afternoon, so high probability. You're in the same time zone as me, so.
I will be home, but my next chemo session is on Thursday, so I will probably be home and asleep.
Well, that's more important than.
Yeah.
It's a VOD. If you want to watch me play through the new war, you can watch the recording of it.
Or, if I'm awake, I can use my laptop, because my brother purchased me a laptop specifically to entertain me while I'm not able to sit at my desk.
Oh yeah, I could feel the nerf. It's only orange critting. It's so much weaker than it used to be.
Legit, if you wanted the red kid again, get yourself Colvero. He is stupid.
Colvero?
Colvero,
Yep.
you've got to do, you can either buy them from the market, like you did Dante, or you can, do Dubiri shit for them.
Hate Dubiri.
Riven!
I love Duviri.
I did it
Yes.
once. I have yet to clear it, like fully clear a circuit. Well, not circuit, but a loop. The one bit that just frustrated me was the aura worm, and that's just because it wasn't
Don't say
terribly
too much.
I like
the final
like
boss
Warframe
because
when it's
it
being
wasn't
Warframe.
terribly intuitive.
I do not
I
like
had
Warframe when it's trying to be other video games. Did someone take the thingy?
Yeah, I'm already here.
Well,
Already.
first, darn it, I gotta find you. The hell did y'all go?
Because I want to
Sure
put
you're
my little bubble there. Because my frost is very, very strong, but has a very short range.
They didn't nerf Nidus while I was gone, did they? That would be very disappointing.
Nidus isn't
don't
nerfed.
know.
The problem with Nidus is he's been power crept, and
Yeah.
his style of play no longer really fits what Warframe is meta right now. But he's still like super tanky, but it's hard to build him up anymore.
He was my
It's
mainstream for
less
so
that
long.
Less that the old ones are nerfed and more that they just have been power crept.
Basically Nidus got Loki'd is the the
Oh,
most direct way I can say it.
that's a shot in the heart.
Like he's still the best at what he does. Is just what he does is no longer that useful.
Yeah, that kills me a little bit on the inside.
Oh, I'm gonna fall down the hole. Come to me, or darn it.
Where the hell are you guys?
And what's probably more painful is Loki is still Loki actually has now more useful than Nidus. But Nidus has been. You still should build a Nidus for one very specific thing.
Survival?
And this actually might shoot you in a hurt. No, it might hurt you in a heart even more. Nidus is now a Helmet.
Element fodder. Oof.
Yeah, because his helmet ability you get is his parasite.
I don't think he knows what the helmet is.
Essentially,
Basically, you sacrifice your frames to it. Your non-primed frames. and you can rip one of their abilities off and shove it on a different frame.
But it's a preset ability, and Nidus gives you Larva.
California has become California. It's too fucking hot. I'm gonna go fill my water bottle with cold water.
Job well executed.
Hey, a ribbon sliver.
Got 2!
I've been getting a lot of those lately.
You can go to Iron Wake and turn 15 of them in for a ribbon.
Go to where?
Iron Wake.
Iron Week.
It's on Earth.
Oh.
If you've done Chains of Harrow, I think you've unlocked it.
I've done Chains, yeah.
It's the, the good Grenier? The
Steel Meridian.
Steel
Rebels.
Meridian base.
You know what I wish was good was Caliban. But he's not a good Warframe.
Why?
He's the sentient Warframe, and you can force him to work, but the problem is his main thing is his sentience. You can summon down that gives him overshield, but they're
Yeah, but now
but
you
they're
just have
dumber.
Dante.
What?
Now you can just have Dante give overshield.
Yep.
Loads of overshield.
And his sentients are even more dumb than Atlas's rumblers.
It's so hot in my room that my lip balm has melted.
Cannot relate.
I'm gonna play the turn your brain off Warframe.
90% of them?
The Queens hope they
Specifically Protea.
way of this alchemy. We
I
can't let that
still don't
happen.
have Protea.
Introduce poison into the system and inject
I think
her
someone
while it
bought
destroys
her
their
for me.
experiment.
So I don't want to give up the one that I have.
Poison drip has started. Defend the apparatus while it works. The longer you
At
hold
some
it,
point,
the more
At some
complete
point,
destruction.
Lightning and I are going to go do that area.
Yep, and I've got to actually... I've refreshed my brain space on what I actually need to do. It's just been a good long while since I've done that it wasn't immediately registering.
Tito.
Don't worry if you see my shield suddenly go to nothing. I'm playing Harrow.
I wonder if they're gonna ever give Trinity a rework. Like she doesn't really need too much of one, but I feel like she needs like a refresher.
Honestly, if you know what you're doing with Trinity and you know what to expect of what you're doing with Trinity, she's amazing. People just need to learn how to play her. I mean, people have never complained about my Trinity being present, but I'm an energy vampire Trinity. I do not heal you. I just make sure you don't take damage from the giant mass of purple shields that I can give you. It's very much a, you take damage when I tell you you can take damage, Warframe.
I haven't given you permission to die.
Exactly. I did not give you my permission to die. Why are you trying to die?
Commissar Lord from Dawn of War 2.
Didn't they rework Nyx not too long ago and really good?
I don't know, but Nyx is not my shtick, so...
I like Nyx's deluxe skin, but that's about it. I don't actually ever play her. She's just got a very nice set of assets on her deluxe skin.
You know who has the nicest set of assets is Korra's deluxe skin.
Well, let's be
Cora's
honest,
skin
none
is
of them compare to
pretty good.
Wisp's assets, okay?
You know,
None of them.
I will put on Taurus right now. I have her deluxe skin equipped. I will put it on right now. After
All right, if you want to show it
it's-
off, I will
it's-
review the
it's-
assets. But I'm telling you, it's an uphill battle if you're going up against wisps.
It's that Korra has both top and bottom assets. And I'm making the hourglass figure gesture with my hands that everyone is familiar with.
Hourglass is more like a day glass with her deluxe skin.
I believe I have her deluxe skin. I don't know. I have
I'm
her
not a huge
one.
fan of the head.
To be fair, I don't think people look at Warframes for their faces.
Well, considering we don't see their faces that as much as we see the
I bought
pivot.
this
Trunk.
skin specifically for its head, for Harrow. And I'll stand here and let
That'll
people look at it.
There was an entire like controversy with Mesa having a Prime Deluxe helmet as her accessory.
Yeah, there's gonna be complaints about everything. But no, I bought this Harrow skin specifically for its head.
Also, I apologize if all this lines give anyone a headache.
Yeah.
you're watching a Warframe stream. It's inherent you're gonna get a headache from this. It's so many
Especially
particle
when the person
effects.
you're watching is bright pink. I know you are probably going for purple, but you're pink.
I'm purple. Don't lie.
You're pink.
Purple.
Okay? See, that's why I make all my energy like pale blue, because it does not give people headaches.
Unless you can handle
Mine is mostly black.
very impressive
Black, dark
No comment.
time to get out of here.
purple. He is also pink.
No, Lightning Lunatic is pink. I'm purple.
You are pink.
Purple.
You are goddamn magenta.
Purple.
Magenta.
Purple.
Yep. Yeah, that
Woman.
seems about right. I have the most kills.
I'm
Yep.
purple. You're magenta.
Purple.
Alright. Getting Korra. We're gonna have an asset off.
I'll bring Wisp. We can have a fashion show.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to...
Oh, should I switch out of her deck skin? Nah, I like her deck
Yeah,
skin.
that need... Yeah, I think my Titania Prime still needs a little bit of work on the fashion, or maybe not.
Literally a deep shade of purple.
It's fucking magenta, dude. It's magenta.
It's my purple. That's what it is.
Okay, it can be my purple, but it's fucking pink.
It's purple.
Dude, I'm purple. You're pink.
We're the same goddamn color.
We are not the same color. I
Yes,
am
we are.
Halloween dark purple, and you are magenta from God knows where.
Let me take the metal bra I have for her.
Alright, next ones are annoying missions, such as spy and rescue, so we'll do rescue first.
Okay, for spy, I'll bring Jellyfish Prime.
I was gonna say, I'll bring Avara, but your Avara's got the Prowl mod, so...
Yeah.
Yep, I'll get Avara too.
I
Alright,
have
um,
you
Yeah,
can't see me
we're
lasers.
doing rescue first, so...
I need to get Avara Prime actually. I only have a regular.
Wait, does rescue require a bit more speed?
No.
Rescue's a little more stealthy.
No, it's more.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh.
Whoops.
We
Host
had
left
a-
squad disbanding. Someone had a... Someone
had
got
an
a...
issue.
Someone had... There was a network issue. God dang it.
I re-invited everybody.
There we go.
Alright, for whoever's not stealthing, I'm going to do Valkyr things and just murder the crap out of everything.
If we do rescue first, it doesn't matter.
Oh, right, true.
We're doing the rescue, then we're doing spy. Just because, why not? I'll use my guns.
Have you done the call missions yet?
The what?
Oh no, that's after. No, that's after a new war.
Yeah, I've done everything up to a new war. as far as I know.
Yeah, call is the Grenadier mission.
Let me check quests.
The name of the
story.
quest for Call is Veilbreaker.
Yeah, I've done the Sacrifice, Apostasy Prologue, Second Dream, War Within, Chains of Horror, Ta, the Archwing, Once Awake, Saya's Vigil, Vor's Prize, Vox Valaris, Awakening, obviously, and I did the Chimera Prologue for Prelude to War.
No, you can't do the call stuff until you complete the new war.
Yeah, Whispers in the Walls and Angels of Zarman
after
are
you do
locked.
New War, then you'll unlock Veilbreaker, which is Call's quest.
As far as I know, Rising Tide is the mission that leads you to doing the Railjack. Hey, Nathan. It's a little more of a stealth mission. Asmo being purple makes perfect sense now.
He's not purple. He's pink.
Ha! See? I have an agreement. Your eyes are wrong.
Oh, you sweet summer child. You think they're not stealthy? You think they're not so? I am the least. You'll see. I am the least stealthy out of all of us.
You are goddamn pink, okay?
It is, as you said, it was inevitable that the Barbarabun would go into space.
No, I'm talking about Asmo. Asmo was pink.
I just got hit with a host migration.
They're having server issues. There's nothing I can do about it.
All right, before we go off. All right, there's you.
Oh, no, I'm still there.
Where's the rest of you? There you are. Oh, you cheater! You cheated! You switched.
All right.
We can't tell you you're pink.
Korra versus Wisp. Korra only wins because she's got top assets as well.
Okay, I'll give this to Korra. She's got wider cheeks, but Wisp has still got the
Rounder ass.
yeah, much rounder.
Captors are due to our rescue target.
But Korra also has the thighs.
I'm gonna
True.
give. I'm
If
sorry,
you're a
but I'm
thigh
gonna give it to
man,
Wisp.
then Korra would win. But if you're just like the ass, then it definitely goes to Wisp.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
All right, where am I? There.
How do you lose track of yourself? You have funny ears.
Oh no, I meant on the map.
Fair enough.
I do love that when you play Gauss, you just run people over. The sound effect is great.
I love that I don't have to aim this bow. I just kind of shoot vaguely into the group and it explodes into all sorts of dead enemies.
I need to get Gauss Prime. Gauss is one of my favorites.
But I kind of want to get all of Gauss's setup.
Yeah, I need to get Gauss at some point, just for mastery rank. But
I want to get Gauss Prime and his signature weapons in
Marines
Prime
inbound.
because rockets.
You know, Gauss is actually the second fastest Warframe, technically.
Technically,
Who's fast?
actually,
Brendel.
Willy.
The fat one?
Yeah, well, he's faster if you know what you're doing with him. He has like a not really a bug, but a weird gimmick he can do with his ball form, and he's like twice as fast as Gauss, and it's funny. But it's only really usable in the open areas.
if you want to do that, Titania with the proper mods is faster than both of them.
Oh dear God.
But Titania is also that's also a bit unfair because she could fly, and it has no like.
Yes, but if you want to do the actually thing, Titania is the fastest.
Oh, there's glass there.
That's fair.
So we both just made the same mistake and tried to jump through the window?
Yep.
Nope. It doesn't have a health bar. We've got to actually do it the legit way.
Boo.
The captive will be in one of these cells. Search them.
Good thing I got ciphers.
Thank the stars, not a minute too soon.
Got it.
All right, we got the prisoner. Do not give them a gun.
Escort to the
Never.
extraction point. I'll take care of the rest.
Window! Let me just smash it. Smashy!
Stay
It's
focused.
tempered
There's a
glass.
unit approaching.
There are some windows you can break, and at one point I was playing with a friend of mine who you could see
Okay,
the gears running in her brain as she pulls back her bow and shoots at the window, and I ran out of the room the second she started thinking about it.
Son of
Is
a-
it- You have to go all the way around.
Yeah, I fell
Slowpokes.
down a hole and now I'm lost.
Lightning, go down the hole.
Lightning go down the hole. There we are. I'm up, and now which way do I go?
Give secondary weapon. Fuck no!
She can have mine.
Ah, there we are. Working on it. This way. Oh, hey, look. You want to die?
Actually,
Okay, my dog and I will kill you. Nope, I went past
South. East.
it. Enemies.
You can do this, man. I
South,
believe
you
in you.
should run into a shrine. West.
I see you on the minimap.
Actually, her assets look even real good when you're doing the Octavia dance.
The Octavia dance was built to show off the ass. It's the whole
Hey,
point of
cool,
that
yeah.
dance.
Cosmic Spectre blueprint. Nice.
Just never use specters.
I use specters for one thing and one thing only, and that's doing that stupid ribbon challenge. When you got to do the guard 4 points at once solo.
I find the fastest way for me to do that is to just take Equinox and flatten everything.
That's fair. Why want to do dig off?
I don't have dig off.
I don't have Faceless Horse Lady yet either.
I want Faceless Horse Lady.
How many of the Abyssal Bacon do I even have?
The what?
To do the mission that gets you the stuff, what you need to purchase Dagoth, you need something called an Abyssal Beacon. You buy them from the syndicates.
So, of course, Abyssal Bacon. Let's do the spy mission.
Spam mission.
Oh, spy. Oh, yeah.
I have
Hildren
15...
Hildren is not a spy mission frame.
No, but Jenny's playing a spy frame. And I am just going to go around and murder things.
I'm just gonna do Revenant because doesn't matter what frame I use. Stealth is not my forte.
I had to teach myself to be able to do stealth.
I can
Oh, yeah.
stealth...
Speaking of that, they super nerfed Limbo even harder. His Void Walk no longer. His Void Walk now triggers alarms.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data points and retrieve highly
Really?
sensitive enemy information.
His
Yep.
entire point was not gonna complain because they keep their grubby paws off of my Octavia.
Yeah, basically, Limbo is now actually completely a hindrance. Yeah, nothing he does helps. Enemies can now shoot you while you're in the rift.
Okay, I'm headed to A. Everyone stay out of the way.
Be on the lookout.
Will do.
I'll head to, I'll head to B.
measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
Alright, I suppose I will chop my way to C then. C is this way.
I'll follow Lainey.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
It won't be hard.
Detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Premier.
Alright, that's A. B. C's over here. I fall down the hole.
Find any hole?
Uh-oh. I'm about to
Stalker?
get jumped. Yeah, I'm about to get jumped by the stalker.
Oh, he's after you?
Yeah, he's after me. Don't worry. I can handle myself.
Yeah, we were mostly worried because if we're in a vault when he jumps us is about the worst time he can do it.
Yeah, He's coming after me.
Well, hopefully you can just one-shot him and be over with.
Become active, please.
Oh yeah, he's shredding himself. Here we go.
I didn't one-shot him, I two-shot him.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, close enough for government work.
Yeah, a perfect shot from Nadoruk and a smack from Ground Prime just kind of squick. Alright. Alright. We now returning to your regularly scheduled, not stealth, already in progress.
A is taken care
Hooray!
He is one of these overly complex rooms, so I'll be a minute.
of. No worries. I like Ivara Prime for her, like, star look while she's stealth.
Impossible. No frame that small has a cloaking device. Oh, wait.
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the
Shit.
data destruction is complete.
You've got ciphers.
Yep. There we go.
The data is
Got
still
it.
intact.
Call me last second. Just as I was about to breach the room.
Yeah, I threw a air support charge, but you had resolved it already. It freezes the timers for 30 seconds.
Alright, so that just leaves B.
My luck, I got the really long ones.
That's what she said.
You know what's noticed, like, after a few minutes, there's like this weird like freeze frame.
Not on my end, at least.
Alright. I'm here finally.
Oh, hello.
Everything
Goodbye.
we came for. Get to extraction.
Hey, yeah.
Alright. Let's Golf Tango Foxtrot Oscar. Oh, I just came from this way. Hooray.
GTFO.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, Ivara, your sleep arrow was amazing.
It is great. This why this setup is named Hunting for me, because I use it to hunt animals on various places.
Oh, I think that's the build I have right now. It also happens to be really good for spies.
It is really good for spies. I have ridiculous sums of energy, can stay stealth forever,
Way through.
and if there's something you can't jump up to, you have the dash wire arrow.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed yet as well, but pets no longer have health.
Oh, they do
I
have health.
those.
They do?
They just don't die.
They don't
go into their
perma-die.
stasis state.
Alright, and before we evac, Jenny, I want you to come over here and tell me I'm not wearing purple.
I will happily tell you, you are wearing goddamn magenta.
Alright, get your ass over here.
I'm working on it. I'm almost there. Also, I can see your stream in the corner of my eye.
Okay, I just might be my TV settings, but that looks very amethyst to me.
Okay, I am purple. I am wearing solid purple.
I'm wearing solid purple.
Yeah, on my screen, this is very, like, royal purple. Like, this is
on-
the
On my
This is the-
screen, both of my screens, keeping in mind I have two, he is pink.
Purple.
It's a purpley pink, but it is goddamn pink.
It is
All right,
purple.
all right,
Do you
I'll
want me
take
to
it-
get a? Do you want me to
Alright,
get a second
hang
opinion
on.
from my brother?
Tiebreaker. Hold still. Hold still.
Hold on, as well,
Fuck
stop
still.
moving. I will take a picture on my phone, and I'll post it in the Discord.
Okay, there's a gradient here: pink, pink, purple, and purple.
You're both
You-
purple.
You stop interrupting our pinkathon.
There's only one pink here, and that's me. God dang it.
He is pink.
Get him, Lisa. Get him, Lisa.
You're allowed to be wrong.
You're allowed to be wrong as well.
Okay,
Yes,
so
but I'm not.
Focus.
You are.
lightning is
Unit
like
approaching.
pink.
Yes, lightning
Like
is pink
Power
pink.
Ranger.
And
I
then
am. I am.
Alright,
Asmo
Nathan
is
in the
All
chat
caps,
says
exclamation point.
Asmo is so purple that Ronald McDonald mistakes him for Grimace. Thank you.
Grimace is more of a blue purple. And I'm closer to a blue purple. But he is a pinking
I
purple.
killed a napalm.
he's
Did it drop a
pink
rage? Did it
purple.
drop a rage?
Okay. There is pink accents
Nope.
on Asmo, but it's more like it's a mixture of pink and amethyst is what my screen displays.
Okay. Everyone's allowed to be wrong. Because he is pink.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Hey, a Mesa relic.
Hey,
There
it's Akbroncho, Grundle Prime, Cora Prime. Oh, yes! Rare. Excelsior Prime Barrel. One of the things I'm looking for. Yes! Arrow mutation! Identified stabilizer. What the heck do you do?
Alright, good. Spy mission over.
Weapon recoil. I'm sure I'll find a use for you somehow. Alright, we've got disruption and Kuva survival. Alright, are we gonna do the survival or the disruption?
I'm good for either.
I'll bring Mesa.
Actually, magenta is a shade of purple.
It's fucking pink.
It's purple.
It's pink.
I literally looked it up.
Dude,
I literally looked it up.
fine.
Thank
Fine.
you.
You're still goddamn pink.
If the Master of Pink says he's purple, he's goddamn purple.
Does that make me the Mistress of Purple who's arguing with this fact? Because everything I have is purple?
You're calling purple pink. I know what pink is.
He's pink.
I'm not her specific shade of purple, therefore I'm not purple.
There are several shades of purple, but he is pink.
I am one of them.
We're gonna have this argument, and we're both going to have to agree that one of us is wrong, and I'm gonna believe it's you, and you're gonna believe it's me,
you
and
are
that's fine.
wholesale wrong.
When you are not energy doing energy things, you look purple. But the second you do energy things, you turn pink. Oh my god. I will argue that most of your outfit is purple, but you have pink accents, and when you do your energy thing, you are pink.
All right, these are
She is right. Your horns and the tips of the metallic parts of your armor are pinker than purple. Like your cloth is purple, but the pink kind of glows brighter than the purple when you use energy shit.
Yeah, your energy is pink. Your outfit is purple, but your energy is pink.
is literally purple.
No, we're saying it. You're right. Most of your stuff is purple, but
Most of you is purple, but your energy is pink. Which is what I see most of the time.
Hold on. Okay, it wasn't me. Thought my car alarm went off.
Combination operator. My sensors are.
I would love a car alarm to go off for us. We don't have a car at the moment.
Please.
Ooh, that scared the hell out of me.
Now, what was the reload speed? I'm gonna use 2 seconds. Alright,
Oh, great. A helicopter. I wonder who did what this time.
All right. How about now? This is at this point this is almost blue, but this is fucking purple.
I can't see. The stream is like a minute behind for me, so let me reload and see if I can. Oh.
Kuva survival disruption.
I mean, it looks bluer now. I will tell you once we've Kuva survived.
Have you guys ever had bacon popcorn?
No, but it sounds like
Negative.
something I would eat.
Bacon,
All you
bacon
really
popcorn?
do is, after you cook a bunch of bacon, you leave the grease in the pan and you pour kernels into the skillet, cover it up, and pop it with the bacon grease.
Scans show Grenier are harvesting Kuva by. Set off the alarms to draw them out.
Do your energy
Steal
spin.
their Kuva catalysts.
That is purple.
Thank you.
Oh, fine. We can finally move on from this conversation.
Until we come back to the conversation.
As expected,
I mean,
Grenier
now
has
your
shut down
outfit looks slightly
environmental
bluer on the edges,
That's the
but
problem now. It doesn't look purple to me
Use
now.
these to sustain your environment or Kuva catalysts to begin harvesting.
Alright, here we
the
go.
primary parts of your outfit are purple. But the edges are, well, they were pink and other blues, but
Down here, what's down here?
I wish I could get you the Halloween palette because it has a really nice, really dark purple.
Explosion. Oh, hey, what are you? A thing dropped. Kuva catalyst.
Attach it to the thingy. Don't
Yep,
worry
well,
about life
first gotta
support.
find it. Oh, okay, I can do that.
I'm a loot frame.
On my way.
Then, you're gonna be constantly healed by my
Commencing Kuva
children.
harvest. Caution, Tenno. Capsules harvesting Kuva provide minimal life support. Life support incoming.
Alright, just moving my way through a spinning wheel of death. So, how does a Kuva survival differ from a normal survival?
Activating it will
When you put a Kuva siphon into the normal survival tank, it cuts off most of your survival and you start farming Kuva from it.
I
Oh,
accidentally
okay.
pressed the wrong button. So basically what you do is you replace your life support capsule beacon thingies with Kuva beacons.
Alright, I've got another Kuva beacon. Sorry, Kuva catalyst, I should say.
Which is why you bring a loot frame and live off of the,
been destroyed.
one of my weekly missions is to do a 20-minute Kuva survival.
Oh, you want to stick
Same.
here for 40 minutes?
20 minutes, and if you feel like it.
Eh.
I've actually done hour-long Kuva survivals, that's what this frame was originally designed for. And I hear one of the Psycho Grenier dudes. They have a very distinct laugh.
Manic.
Yeah, maniac.
Get ready for a capsule.
Do you guys think a Lich is harder or a Kuva sister? No,
I don't know, I haven't dealt with a Lich yet.
I haven't dealt with a Lich yet either.
I would say the Sisters of Parvos are Parvos.
So my answer is pending.
But it's kind of 6 to 1, half dozen the other.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's why
They're
my...
both essentially the same thing.
They are, with different types of weapons.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I didn't want to activate it, I wanted to give it the Kuva thing.
Life support has been replenished.
It's okay, I'll go find another. Over here. Hello there, buddy. How about you die? Hooray!
Die,
Ground
die,
Prime is
die.
maxed. I like this. I like this sword.
One of Nora Knight's original missions was an hour-long Kuva survival without using any life support at all.
Fun.
Yeah.
Which meant you have to scuba siphon every beacon.
Yep, and at one point we got to 58 minutes, and we got to like 30%, and my friend panicked and used one of the life supports.
Alright, I've got a catalyst. Where is another life support?
That's painful.
Yep, I had never heard James, the other friend, so quiet, because we were all like, no, don't use
There we
it!
are. On my way to it. On my way to it, I'll plug it in.
Did they realize their mistake right away?
The second he hit the button, he's like, oh, shit.
Alright.
There we go.
Because we had both a Necros and a Korra doing life support collection.
Come on. Come on.
I remember when Necros used to be like the farming frame.
Yeah,
He
now
still
there are a
is to
bunch
an
of friends that can do the same thing.
Oh, you plugged it in. Okay.
He's still probably one of the best survival frames to have on because you just get a crap ton of health loops.
And you combine that with Equilibrium, you will get a lot of energy too.
Oh yeah, my Necros definitely has equilibrium.
I've got to rank my Equilibrium up more, but again, credits. I gotta go do the index.
The raid is off to a successful start.
Oh look, some credits.
When
Hooray!
you go to extraction.
3K down, several million to go.
I would share if I could, because I have like 11 million.
Where are you guys?
Somewhere in a Grenier Kuva fortress thingamabobbery-doo, Hickey.
I think 3 of us are hanging out in the same spot.
I think so too.
Shanked him.
Support on the way.
Woo! Kuva! 200 down, many thousands to go. Alright. Capsule! I'm gonna do the capsule. I got it. I'll get it. I got this one.
Oh, Balefire, you're
Oh,
not.
I found Asmo.
Hooray! We found the
Additional
Asmo.
Life support has arrived. Life support has been replenished.
See, it did it to you too, where you activated life support instead of giving it the Kuva thing.
Now, though, you thought your argument was done with Jenny in the purple, but I can always bring back that Ember's new force better than her original.
You're wrong.
You are objectively wrong. And look, Asmo and I are on the same side of this argument.
The original 4 didn't scale.
It didn't need to!
What do you mean?
The original 4 would not do anything useful in Steel Path.
Well, no, but you don't use Ember for Steel Path. Fuck, I use Ivara for Steel Path.
I used to use Ember for kills.
Ember was good up to a certain point.
And now she can be good past a certain point with the nuke instead of the passive burn in the world.
All I'll tell you is I haven't touched Ember since they nixed her old ability.
She is a better, like, memeing aside of before, she as a frame is a lot better now with her, the way her new passive works.
I will give you that one. I still do miss World on Fire though.
Oh,
Like, if they were to, the main reason why they axed World on Fire is because they were originally gonna keep it, but the way it's scaled with the new ability of overheating, it would actually start crashing the game. The way it worked.
I remember the reason they nixed it was because World on Fire made a miserable experience for a lot of new players trying to do certain levels.
That was also one of the reasons why they did it, because they someone like us could hop into Earth Prime, press 4, and then the new players can't play the game.
I mean, I can still do that with Equinox, but it requires pushing 4 twice.
And I don't see anyone playing Equinox.
It's because it's like it's like the other frames. You need to know what you're doing with Equinox to be good with Equinox. Equinox is actually the frame that got me my nickname, Jennyside.
Oh, really?
I was playing with a friend Jeff, who I now play Helldivers with. Who
Collect the Kuba.
you know that slightly chubby guy in the opening of Helldivers?
Yeah.
That looks like Jeff if Jeff were chubby.
Huh.
Like,
That guy's
the guy
slightly
who's-
chubby. I'm obese.
Regardless, you know who I'm
Riven! Gimme.
But he
Ooh, 2 of them.
at one point he's like, "Where are all the enemies?" And someone else went, "Oh, it's just Jenny doing a genocide." And he said, "Oh yeah, a Jenny-side," and it just kind of stuck.
I don't like. Of all the missions you've ever done with the randoms in this game, which one was your most miserable?
Disruption when they first released Disruption.
No, I mean like a specific mission you'll never forget. Like as an example, this was before they did a lot of the reworks. This was back like 4 or 5 years ago. I was doing Lich Krill
Now harvest Kuba.
with 2 brand new players, both using Frost,
Oh,
and
fuck.
we
Okay.
got to.
I have an answer for this. Go ahead.
They were both new. They both obviously just gotten Frost because they had this MK1 Skana.
Just found.
Instead of doing the mechanics, I just kind of stood there and watched them to see if they could figure it out. They both bubbled Lich Krill and then just spammed the non-stance Skana at Lich Krill for about 15 minutes.
The mission that I will always remember was a sortie mission. It was the last one of the sortie. It was
Life
bows
support
only,
capsule is now available.
and it was before they reworked self-damage. Which makes the fact that everyone but one person was using a lens important.
Oh, real quick, don't tell me this was Lephantis.
It wasn't Lephantis, it was a defense mission. But the last person decided to use a regular bow and Frost.
I think my answer to this question would be when I had to kill Vlad, not Vlad, Alid V. Yeah, that's his name. The Corpus dude.
Commencing Kuba.
It was an assassinate
Yeah.
mission. I was in with 2 randos. One was a mastery rank 25, which I don't think was the max at the time. I think the max at the time was 28, but regardless. And the other 2 were slightly lower than me in mastery rank. I think at the time I was like 11 or 12 mastery rank.
Life support on the way.
And the mastery rank 25 guy went AFK as soon as we started.
Yeah.
And the other 2, I don't think they had ever once used their Warframe's abilities ever. One was a Frost and the other was playing Volt. And they used none of their abilities during the fight.
Additional life support has arrived.
And I think they learned
Right,
how
on
to
my way
shoot
down
from a
a hole.
blind man. So,
The reason that Frost and Lens is important is because Lens doesn't shoot through Frost's bubbles. And Lens would one-shot the person who shot it if they slipped up and shot it too close.
On my way to life support. Riven! Riven! I saw Riven thing. Piece of candy. I want the candy. Where's the candy? Did I miss the candy? Did I go by the candy? I missed the candy. I'm sad.
You know what's more surprising to me than anything else in this game is there's still people in Conclave.
That's the PvP, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
I didn't even know what you were talking about, so that's probably not a good sign.
It's-
I only knew because I kind of halfway guessed. I don't ever play the PvP in this game.
I keep forgetting it has PvP outside of just personal duels.
So the PvP in the... No one plays it. Like, well, I can't say no one plays it. There is a contingent of people who do only play Conclave for some reason.
Another life support capsule.
It's
is
not
on-
bad, but it's very complicated.
There are very crazy people, regardless of where you go in the world.
Modification successful. Collecting Kuba.
And no lie, just using the base, like one of the base frames, like just using XCal and the Mark One assault rifle,
Mark 1 Bratton.
Bratton, you can out damage and easily kill someone who's playing for 10 plus years in his MR 30 or even like over level 3. Like there is yeah, Conclave is weird. Even more insane are the people who still play Lunaria. And I'm guessing no one knows what that is, do you?
Sorry, I was busy dealing with one of the guys you have to avoid dash through to kill.
Life support on the way.
Do you know what Lunaria is?
Isn't it one of the other PvP modes?
Yes, it is the
Ready to be collected.
rugby one, or the lacrosse. It's lacrosse.
I don't know and I don't care. I don't play PvP in this game. But yeah, I got distracted by one of the big fat ones that you have to avoid dash through.
And to be fair, very few people do. This is not a game or community that are really big into PvP.
Commencing Kuba. I've delivered another life support capsule.
Oddly enough, they actually started making the PvP mods available for PvE, I think. And some of them
No
are
one
actually,
ever plays PvP?
yeah. But some of those mods are actually pretty good.
Rude.
5 more minutes.
Well, 5 more minutes, then we evac, then I think that leaves us with one last mission to do for the Kuba Fortress. And then I have completed the map.
Hooray!
Isn't there one more planet after Kuba Fortress?
No. What you're thinking of is Zaraman.
Harvester has finished. Collecting
Yep.
Kuba.
But he doesn't have access to that, so it doesn't count against his,
Tenno. Prepare for life
Star
support.
Chart, yeah. But it will once he unlocks Zarman, though.
Once he unlocks it, but for now he doesn't have it unlocked, so...
Wait, the Zarman. Isn't that the name of the ship that the kids were on?
I don't know.
I suppose you'll find out soon enough. I have a thing. Plugging it
This capsule will
in.
now harvest Kuba.
Do you need to do the new war before you do Angels, or is
Additional life support.
You have to do New
Angels
War
after.
before Angels. Angels is after.
okay? I love Angels. I love fighting the Angels.
The Angels is pretty cool. I did not like New War. My generally chill demeanor broke down for a while during New War, and I slammed my bedroom door and screamed at it. My brother came in and asked if I was okay, and I said, I'm just so frustrated with this goddamn video game! And he closed my door immediately and walked away. Because me being angry enough to yell is
Orvius
very,
disc.
very rare. They come from the big fat ones that you have to avoid dash through. So if you run into a big fat enemy that you can't injure,
Oh yeah, the Kuba Guardian.
yep, you just need to avoid dash through it to break its armor.
So safe to say, Lightning, you've done everything, including the New War, right?
The only thing I've not done are the couple of the side missions, Octavius Anthem and what's it? Oh, Wave Rider. I've got to do Wave Rider and do the whole Tennohawk Pro Skater thing.
Oh, I
Yeah,
gotta do that too.
Really is really cool though.
Are any of you Destiny players or no longer Destiny players?
I played for a little bit, but I couldn't really get too much into it.
They're bringing back. They brought back some of the old, most powerful weapons that got sunset back in the day, and they're just as good as ever.
I have Destiny through a couple of different places. I think I have it on.
I'm not really interested, and from what I can tell, it's fallen pretty gosh darn far.
If I want to play a first-person shooter, I'm gonna
I was
play
a
Warframe.
big player for Destiny 1 back in the day, but then when Destiny 2 came out, it immediately...
Oh, sorry, I never did Destiny 2, I only did Destiny 1.
Destiny 2 now plays like Destiny 1. Like, I played like Destiny 1 for a while. Do you remember Destiny 2 weapons called Luna's Howl and the Recluse?
No. Not even remotely. I only played a little bit of it.
Get ready for a capsule.
The Darkness subclasses are always fun.
I don't know.
I'm gonna start heading for the exit.
Destiny 2 lost me, and I haven't heard or seen anything that really has tempted me to come back in any way. In fact, I see way more stuff that makes me actively avoid it. Like
Yeah,
when,
we can head for the exit if you wish.
like when they got rid of content that people paid for, like the whole expansions.
Oh, I
getting
heard
removed.
that news.
Yeah, that was very unimpressive to me.
It's a game that either you play. It's like WoW now. If you haven't started back in a certain time period, there's no point in playing it now.
Yeah.
Like,
Arrow
it's
systems.
Time to exit.
Just get the hell out.
definitely a game for people who are in 2D. But right now, they finally unleashed a horde mode after, over a decade.
Kuba Harvester destroyed.
To quote
Survive over 20 minutes.
Hooray! Firewalker. Not interested.
Wow, we got 2,800 Kuva just from that run.
Ooh! 103k credits.
Yep.
I am rolling in it, relatively speaking.
We're in the money.
That
I'm in
brings my
something or other.
total. That brings my total credits to 4,737,686.
Well, I've also been spending credits building stuff.
14,569,159.
That is the Mozilla Firefox logo. On the Nora's on the Nora's stuff.
Yeah.
Hooray! Nightwave, rank up.
A fearsome appearance, Operator. You will strike terror in your enemies.
Alright,
What
can
is that?
I purchase anything from Nora worthwhile? Corrosive protection I already have.
Hey, Nora, what do you have for your offerings? Nothing.
Nothing
What's a
I
weapon
can...
I think they keep bad on purpose for some weird reason is the plasma sword.
Couldn't tell you, I just used it for the mastery, then immediately sold it.
Oh, it's the fact that it's a one-handed sword like the Skana with the slowest weapon speed of every single weapon at 0.6.
So the last one we gotta do is Disruption. And then after that, I will have completed the star map. I don't know if there's an achievement attached to that, but...
Disruption. Alright, we're done.
I'm not sure, but you'll unlock Steel Path if you wish to do it.
Steel
Again,
Path is basically hard mode.
I
And you
still-
can unlock the entire world again.
I still don't think I've done the Zealoid Prelate execution on or assassinate on Deimos, but it's not highlighted blue, so.
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the Grenier. Error, not a number.
So I suppose I have done it, I guess. And there's no indicator to tell me I haven't.
The what?
Zealoid prelates on Exekias on Deimos.
I thought we did that yesterday.
No, we did Magnicidium, which was Lephantis.
Which, you were surprised at how fast he got flattened.
Yes.
I was doing Lephantis with weak-ass weapons, and I did it behind Jenny's back.
He did. He snuck out behind me and started doing things without me.
Because
I wanted to surprise Jenny and say, "Hey, look! I found a loot frame."
I remember when you had to have a key for every time you wanted to fight Lephantis. Back in my day.
Back in my day, I remember raids.
Yeah, I'm not quite that old.
Yep, I have the shoulder things as proof that I've done them. That was back when we were fighting good old Vahek with fishing rods.
I remember the raids as well. I never did them. I don't think. If I did, I don't remember doing it. But I never got to that point, even back in the day.
And you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you gotta wait to open. Something happens to the conjure before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods.
I love listening. I love Little Duck.
Little Duck is great.
All the Fortuna peeps are pretty awesome.
I'll just nod and agree.
So we can get this thing started.
I like Little Duck. I'm not so big a fan of some of them, but the one who calls you Stardust is great.
Oh yeah, I know that's
Tinker, I think.
Tinker.
Tinker.
Thinker. I think it's Thinker.
That's Tinker.
I don't know. I just know he calls you Stardust, and
he's pretty cool.
I had only just started Fortuna before I.
Alright, we have a key. We got a key over here. I've got the Cyan Square. I'm going to the Cyan. I'm gonna do the Cyan thingamabobber. Let me off the barrel. Thank you. Plug it in. Plug it in. Security alert.
Don't let them near the conduit.
Alright, I am going to see if I can't find. Where is. Aha! I think I know what I'm doing here. Ooh, Kuva!
Whoa. Ah, damn it.
I know it was a great frame.
okay, I'm gonna go start Triangle.
Alright.
I'm on my way to Triangle. I'm hearing the chirping of the Demolisher. Found him! Got him.
Magic trick is the core is one of the only frames that can CC those.
Alright, I got the thing, the key for this one.
Energy drain. Alright, which one?
The star looking thing. There it is.
The star looking
Yellow,
thing?
we got yellow over here.
That Grendel.
Yep.
He's basically the
Kuva
dad
Guardian.
from that dinosaur sitcom show.
Yep.
Not the mama.
Not the mama. Not the mama.
I remember
That was
that
one
show.
of the weirdest endings to a show that I have ever seen.
Kind of depressing when you think about it.
I don't remember watching the ending, unfortunately.
Everybody
changed.
dies.
Everybody dies. It's the meteor that kills the dinosaurs. Like I said, very depressing.
Defense complete. Hooray.
Right, same again.
Alright, that was
The
easy.
Flapjack ending was also kind of depressing.
I never watched Flapjack, but then again, didn't have access to a heck of a lot as a kid.
That's the cartoon with the whale girl, right?
Yes.
We got as much as we're getting, Hotshot. We are a vapor trail.
Ooh, what are you?
Lock and
The
load.
ball form is so cursed.
That was during the era of like Cartoon Network shows that were just giant what the fucks.
Yep, but at least they were better than Teen Titans Go.
What-
True.
no, never watched Teen Titans.
That's a low bar to vault.
Like shows like Adventure Time, Chowder, Flapjack, and a little bit regular show. Though to be fair, that was a little bit more likable for what I saw of it. But a lot of those shows are just weird.
Regular show had an actual really good series finale. None of them, no cartoon to me will ever have as good of a send-off as Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie? I remember that show.
It was a good show.
Never got to see that, unfortunately. As a youth, we had to pluck our television signals out of the air.
We had a disc.
Yeah, we rented property, and I remind you, I live in rural New Hampshire.
Yeah, we lived in the middle of nowhere in Colorado, and we had a satellite dish. And sometimes, if the weather was just right, we could get a Russian channel.
Yeah, we also rented property, and none of the rented property had satellite.
However, if it snowed, the satellite dish did nothing.
There was no notification to let me know that I had completed the star map.
I don't think you get one.
I don't think you get one.
How do I know?
You can go to navigation and then the alerts thing, I think. And there should be an arbitration up at the top. Alerts is the one that looks like a caution
Yeah,
sign. It'll tell you how many you still have to unlock. Oh, it's
Okay.
counting the ones you don't have access to yet.
Cambion
it
Drift
says
for
13.
next Persto Cambier Munio Armatus?
Yeah, it's counting ones you don't have access to yet.
Zeraman.
Operator.
Zeraman.
Visualizing a bloody
Yeah,
battle.
unless my lore is wrong in my head. That's the name of the ship.
I don't know. Or I do know it, I'm just not going to say.
Mars Tiana Pass. Okay, maybe.
Oh, Tiana Pass is,
Mirror
You have-
defense.
but he has to have access to Lloyd first.
Yep, which means he's got to do
Heart of
the
Demo.
Heart of Demos quest.
Should I do that before or after the new war?
Before.
I do it before.
Definitely before. If anything, it'll give you a little bit of familiarity with something that you're
Oh wait,
going to be.
no, he has to do Deimos first because he needs to unlock the Void Rig.
Yeah, he's got to. Yeah, he's got to unlock that thing because
Which
you need. I got
is what
caught
I was
out.
trading around in earlier that you asked me where you got it from.
All right, you can. Yeah, you can buy one of those from the market for credits.
By what?
I think I bought mine for platinum. The Void
Well,
Rig.
credits platinum. It's been a bit.
The Void Rig is like the giant mech you saw me in earlier.
Oh,
Do you have the rocket one or the sword one?
I think I have Bone Widow. I'm not entirely sure.
Rising Tide. That's for the Railjack, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go fill up my water cup because he has to do these things solo, I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll be back in a few minutes.
I vaguely remember that I had to do them solo. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna drop out of group.
Alright.
So that he can be solo.
Railjack Cephalon Blueprint.
You get that from the market.
Actually, I think he gives it to you.
Yeah, it did. There it is. Railjack Cephalon.
All right, and I'm going to drop out as well.
I'm going to fill my cup. I'll be back.
Alrighty. Railjack Cephalon claim. Check. And install stuff on Kasai in the dry dock. Which is at the clan. My second time in the dojo.
I've been to Jenny's dojo more often than you've been to your dojo.
Did the same thing.
So, has anyone watched the new Fallout show?
It's out.
All 8 episodes, yeah.
No. Once I heard that they nuked the NCR from the New Vegas, I lost all interest.
So, for what I understand, they nuke specifically Shady Sands, but there is NCR still in the area. But I don't know if House is still alive or anything like that.
Alright, what's the reload time on a Stella Prime?
I'm not gonna watch it because apparently the Pridwin has arrived from the East Coast.
The Pridwin went all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Yep, that or they have another, like, they did say in Fallout 4 that there is other airships, but the Pridwin was like a special one, and I could, like, they might have been wrong. I might be wrong about it, but apparently, yeah, the Pridwin has arrived. It's the Brotherhood of Steel's in full power here in the West. Oh, and apparently the Enclave is back.
Oh, of course, because why not?
Well, they need to have, like, the baddest of the bad guys. Can't have the Brotherhood of Steel be the bad guys, like they technically are.
Brotherhood of Steel is, well, the thing is, like, when it comes to, like, the bad guy factions, the Brotherhood of Steel is a kind of a gray area. Because it also depends on East Coast versus West Coast a little bit. There's multiple factions within the Brotherhood of Steel.
Right. I mean, you have your Lions, then you have your Elijahs, then you have your Maxons.
Yeah. And it'd be interesting, like, one thing that I'd be interested in the show for is if they explored, like, any of our existing factions in more of a gray area. It's like, okay, here's the bads, but here's the goods. Here's how the show might shape it in one direction or another. You know, give it some, like, dynamics.
I think the show would have been a lot more successful if they didn't, try to retcon the NCR and Shady Sands dilemma. Like, stay away from the West Coast. I know Todd is bitter about New Vegas being more beloved than Fallout 3. But regardless of how much everyone says he isn't, even on the New Vegas dev side, because I feel like they're trying to, reconcile. But I feel like if they really wanted to do like an Enclave versus Brotherhood thing, making a show about Chicago would have been actually well received.
I will identify a viable replacement.
So,
But first,
my brother purchased himself a scythe.
then assembly.
Like a farming scythe?
Like a farming scythe to take care of the grass in the backyard.
Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought you were talking like a mall scythe, ninja scythe thing.
No. I mean an actual, like, working weed removal scythe.
I respect that purchase, because my family, we have an old rusty one we restored.
It's a good workout.
He had to measure his arms and his legs and everything to get the right height and everything.
Granted,
And
weed whackers
yesterday-
are better, technically speaking, but if for some reason you don't have good fuel for it, or it's just a very tricky
He wants
spot.
to use it partially as a workout.
Ah, okay. Well,
But
it
yesterday,
would definitely work out.
Yesterday he was like, I was like, I want to try that out at some point. He's like, it's going to be too tall for you. And I looked at him and go, I'm an inch shorter than you.
Our
And
enemy
he went, yeah, but my arms are longer. And I went, no, they're not. So I said shoulder to, and my arms are like a half inch shorter than his. So yes, it's not properly sized for me, but I can still wave it around a little bit.
I like
and murder
Cephalon's
the grass.
size so far more than I like Ortis.
I told you, best Cephalon.
He's just straightforward. He's like, we must do this. Stop
I also
stalking.
like his
Thank
voice.
you. Yeah, it's nice and deep, kind of soothing.
What about Suda?
Suda... How do I describe this? He comes off to me kind of like, you know, a hardcore Baptist preacher, but taken out instead of like the enthusiasm and replaced it with more like logic. If that makes sense. Like he's got all of like the
You're thinking of Samaris.
Yeah, Suda is female.
oh okay.
Suda
Yeah, I'm
is
thinking
the
of the wrong
Cephalon is the faction Cephalon.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I gotta.
I don't.
Yeah,
really have
Cephalon
an
Suda doesn't
opinion
like
of
me
her.
either.
I don't really
He
have
has
an
the
opinion
best
of her.
rewards of all the factions.
Yeah. You can actually get most of the rewards from either side.
Well, my words, I mean like her weapons are better
weapons
than
are
most
great.
other ones. Because
The scan hammer is fantastic.
as a New Loka, Red Veil, and the Paris Sequence, their weapons are kind of crap.
Parent sequences credit whip is pretty cool.
I'd have to
I do
re-interact
like
with
the
Suda a
credit
bit
whip.
more to develop an opinion. Yeah, because I don't
Steel
think I like it very
Meridian.
much.
Steel Meridian has the their heck is probably one of the best shotguns in the game. Vacor heck.
Yep, I like the scan hammer. I think I already purchased a scan hammer for Lightning. I gave it to him.
I don't have the scan hammer. You never gave me the scan hammer.
I didn't give you a scan hammer?
You didn't give me
I
a
can
scan
get you
hammer.
one right now if you want it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't both of you trip over yourselves to give me a scan hammer. As much as I like dual-wielding gigantic oversized weapons, I can't dual-wield in this game.
I don't know if I have the points for it, so he can get it. I mean,
I have 132,000. I can.
Riven.
oh yeah,
Riven.
I could purchase one right now too. I have 132,000.
Alright, okay. Do you have a Synod Gamma Core?
Oh no,
Okay.
don't buy one. I already have one for him. I have it.
One of y'all, Jenny, y'all already gave me a Cyanoid Gamma Core, and I already maxed it out.
Do you have the
Alright.
simulator?
The simulator? No, I don't.
I'll get. Okay, Jenny, you give him the hammer. I'll give him the simulator.
Okay, I have two cyanoid helio cores, so one of them is specifically meant for him.
Yep, getting you a simulator.
Okay, I will invite you to the dojo so that you can play for him.
All right, I'm just picking up a Riven and Iron Wake,
I'm ready.
and I'm getting back to my orbiter, and I will head over to the Sicklestorm Syndicate dojo.
Oh, did you notice we have a new member of the Sickle Storm Syndicate?
I did not. I'll have to look. I'll have to have a
It's
look.
someone you recognize.
Okay, not what someone I recognize.
It'll be someone you recognize.
That's a
Yeah.
that's a very, very short list.
It's very hot in here.
That's a very, very short list.
It is open. It's a very short list, but it's someone you would
Let me.
recognize.
All right, let me. No, not options. All right. All right, and okay.
I'm surprised you didn't guess.
So is this you,
It's,
Asmo, and Lightning's dojo, or like whose dojo is this?
It
Oh,
is our dojo.
Asmo! Hooray! Hello, Asmo! Welcome
Hi.
to the
The
welcome to-
edgy boy name club.
Oh.
I mean, you're welcome to join too. I think I'm currently in charge of this mess.
Unable to trade with Lightning Lunatic due to platform or cross-save mismatch. Only cross-platform save-enabled accounts can trade with one another.
Okay, give it to me, and I'll give it to him.
Okay. Same thing.
Didn't say that. Oh, it's,
Maybe I need to enable cross-save.
I don't know if I have.
I have not enabled cross save because I don't need to enable cross save.
I don't. Scan.
All right, mod.
Let us get this over with.
I mean, you need in order to trade with the consoles, you need to enable cross-save.
Scan into
Yeah, it's one of those things I'll have to do eventually.
have time for this.
Anyone need that?
Aggregator,
Probably on their website.
something has nested in the fuel intakes. Astroframe integrity.
Most likely.
7%. Components viable.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me. We're about to go over a huge waterfall. Yep. Carp rocks at the bottom? Most likely. Ooh. Scan hammer plus.
It is a great hammer. I remember that I got it for him at MR8, but they changed it from MR8 to MR11 without telling me.
Oh no, it's a whole 3 MR higher. However, will I meet the prerequisites
And then I
for
forgot
it?
to give it to him when he got to 11.
Well, to be fair,
which looks like a dog's head.
Adlo, do you have a cross-save enabled?
Sorry, what?
Do you have cross-save enabled?
Cross save.
Let me
For
check their
Warframe?
website. Yeah. Yeah, so you can trade with
Your assistance is required in the dry dock.
Warframe, not Walmart.
Cross-platform save enabled accounts can trade with one another.
Oh, you mean cross play?
No, cross-save. Lets you,
It tells you to connect accounts, but I don't have accounts on other things.
yeah, it's
I only see a thing for cross-platform play, which is enabled. I don't see anything about cross-saving.
cross-platform save. It's on. Go to the website, log in, and cross-platform save would be the first option you see on the pop-down menu. And okay, connect accounts. Okay, that's an issue. I don't have a PlayStation Online account. I don't play any consoles online, so none of this is applicable to me, unfortunately.
Okay, I now have cross-save enabled, though I don't have an account with any of the other things.
well, I think I may be able to trade with you now.
Yeah, it doesn't say I can. I might have to restart my game.
Appearance. Copy. There we are. Upgrade.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart my game, see if that helps.
Ooh, I like that. Alright. Boop.
Every time I enter the dojo, I feel like I enter further and further away from the dry dock. Oh, by the way, I entered the edgy sacrifice room.
The edgy sacrifice room?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, just entered it. Would you burn sacrifice?
That may be the Kuvelich trading room.
And I'm in the room right now. I don't know how much the stream's delayed, but... Not gonna lie, this place is very creative.
Yeah, the people who were doing the decorating did a pretty good job.
I have not seen a Railjack.
Akron was in the middle of redoing it when he stopped playing, which is why some of it looks unfinished.
Remember, Orkin Outer Terminus positions have fallen to the sentient
Nope.
armada.
Because I don't have a Warframe account with
The fleet.
Xbox.
My crew, Sukin, Crody, Zada. There are none finer. We are.
Oh, I can give it.
We will stop this war in its tracks. We are
crap.
the Orkin
3
Empire's
minutes.
best hope. We were.
Wait, so that's all it takes to repair a Railjack? That was cheap.
Yep, now it's cheap. Back in my day.
It was 10 times the amount of materials.
Yep, I told him how many argon crystals it used to take.
That was a bit of a scare. Especially given that argon crystals expire after only 9 hours of collecting one.
That was 24.
It's 24.
If they start to expire after 24 hours, they fully expire after 48 hours.
I picked one up from the void like yesterday and it said 9 hours till expiration.
That's when it starts decaying. They undergo a decay period. Whatever you have is basically cut in half, rounded down. So if you had one, it pretty much decays the next day.
Yeah, I think that's something they should have stopped a long time ago, and I don't know why they don't.
This will take some time.
Well, stop telling me it's 100% then. Like Railjack repairs, complete in 0 seconds, 100%. Hit the X button to interact. It says 42 more seconds. Well, which is it? Is it done or does it need 42 more seconds?
It'll be done in 42 seconds.
But why does it say it's 100% done? It's antithetical.
No, we have the stuff to purchase Digoth. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's what's your guys' hangar called?
Dry dock, as far as I know. I don't know.
Yeah, just dry dock. Horse!
Okay, now I can't even interact with the console.
It got mad at you, fussing at it.
You guys don't have a teleport in your dry dock.
Well, yeah, I had to run all the way to it when I entered the dojo both times.
Alright. Escape, heading fast travel. Yeah, there's a dry dock there.
Yeah, it's fast travel and a teleport.
Oh, Okay.
Our enemy rebuilds itself.
I was using the transporter.
We
Yeah,
must have
don't do that.
Railjack.
Ooh.
Hey, you have the same. Is this your ship, Asmo, on the dock right here?
It'll be your ship on the dock.
Oh, my ship. That's.
Yeah,
I
so
was gonna
right
say, that
now,
looks like mine.
Actually,
that's-
they gotta do the propulsion system. I am nowhere near done yet, apparently.
it's a multi-part process.
Does your own ship appear for someone?
Points to bleed out from
No,
Railjack's
it's
catalytic
whoever's
artery.
the ship you see is your ship.
And assess.
The ship I
Okay.
see is my ship. As evidenced by the fact that it's purple.
I mean, yeah, I definitely recognize my ship out there on my screen.
Okay, yeah.
This ship is my ship. This ship's not your ship.
I have my Scion right here.
I have the like expensive skin on mine.
Is that the one that looks like an Orcan ship? Has like the big gold stuff on it? Well,
Yes,
I painted mine.
but I also
anyway.
have the Tipistari skin because I've done the Tipistari quest.
Okay. I have the one you buy too, the big, like it is like big blocky looking one.
Okay, there's the Cavallero skin and the Sun Gem skin that I'm seeing on my screen. I just got the default and the Tempestari.
Propulsion systems, the most advanced ever produced. Scan
Ooh, it's all ghosty
gain in proximity.
and
I
shippy.
think mine is set up for Tipistari one.
Perimeter breached. Scan interrupted. We do not have time for this.
And it keeps my colors. Sold.
I have the Sun Gem. That's the one I have. Running with the
Scan baffled by interference drones. Destroy them. Back to work. Let us get this over with. Perimeter breached. Clear them out to resume scan. Interference drones. We have
God
work.
damn interference drones. Stop making my life miserable.
Return to objective.
Ah, that's what it is. Wait, no, that's not what it is. Gosh darn it.
Scan cannot continue until the area of
Ah,
operation
yes.
is
That's what it's called.
Get on it.
Let's get... Requires gallows rods.
Stay out of my fucking circle. Oh my god! Kill one and another one immediately enters my fucking circle. Fuck off!
Yeah, I have. Mine is the Cavallero skin.
Perimeter breached. Clear them out. Resume scan. Cargo
Finally.
Etheric condenser. Vaporized. Viable. Tenno, your assistance is required in the dry dock.
And back to the dry dock. Alright, so what's our to the dojo? How do I fast travel?
Hit escape and click fast travel.
Oh. Okay then. Every time I enter this fucking dojo, I always spawn in the weirdest... What the hell room am I in? I thought the sacrifice room was edgy.
21.
What was it, Jenny?
I'm just laughing. 24. 25. I'm also knitting, so I'm counting my knitting.
I feel like I'm in a like an evil womb.
I have no clue where the heck you are.
Neither do I. Hell, maybe? Jenny, what's this room supposed to be?
Good question.
I have no clue what the hell it's even supposed to be.
I feel like I need to have a word with the interior decorator.
That would be handy. I think he was playing Bloodborne at the time.
That might explain it, maybe.
Void engines. Void engines. Zada dances our ship through forward lines. Crody identifies and prioritizes targets. Sukin's turrets track and terminate. Our reputation is earned. Our objective, a Turaga-class worm ship. Zada plots
Alright,
and
2
art.
minutes for that
We
to
accelerate.
repair.
Ancient history. The dead have no needs. The living require that propulsion system. Reconstruction begins.
Oh, I can climb on it. Okay, that's cool.
Video gamers. Hey, look! I wonder if I can crawl on it. I wonder if I'll die if I try this. Bless
course.
you! Sorry, my brother's sister.
The entire recent jump puzzles exist in Final Fantasy XIV. Huh, I wonder if I can get up there. I wonder if I can get up there. The answer is yes.
I know it's fun to explain Asmo how turrets work, how you repair and find new ones.
What?
Take.
There's a lot. There's a lot that goes into Railjack.
Without gonna, I won't go into any more deeper other than the parts themselves. You have a shield array, engines, plating, and a reactor, and 3 turrets. What your missile, your big cannon, your nose cannon, and your cruise side cannons.
It's basic. It's less a fighter and more like a Millennium Falcon.
Yep. As well as your intrinsics, which that needs its own explanation.
Yeah, it's a surprisingly in-depth thing.
It used to be more complicated.
Every time it does that, I think my game's gonna crash. Alright.
Yeah, Railjack can do Railjack solo with your AI crew, but it's not recommended.
Yeah, there's a heavy the intelligent part of the artificial intelligence for your quote-unquote AI crew is very, very generous. You're better served flying your... You're definitely much better served flying your bird yourself if you can.
But then there's people like me who can't do it.
Or getting someone else to fly it for you. There's a little Grenier here.
Let me finish building the thing before I say
hello,
whether I like it or not, or whether I'll understand it or not.
No worries.
If anything, you can use either mine or Jenny's ship to kind of teach you the know-how.
I think it'd be better to learn on my own, wouldn't it? Or on my own ship.
The point of using one of ours is we'll have better shields and stuff so that you have a bigger chance to screw up without fucking everything up. You'll also gain experience, i.e. intrinsics, which are basically like passives. Kind of, sort of.
They are passives, but some of them are actives, kind of, sort of. They're pretty good.
It's complicated.
Complicated, but good.
I'll stick with complicated, but complicated.
I think I have one of the few cats in the world that will let me hold her for... This last bitch is not really wanting me to get because I think I need to get a cut off. But she gets some matted fur sometimes, and she lets me pull out the matted fur without much complaint. Because I think she realized that it was good when I get rid of it.
Yeah, gremlins like that. Only I usually use scissors.
But I have to use scissors here for this last bit.
Unfortunately, Gremlin's kind of a long-haired cat, so she gets poop stuck in her fur.
Yep, that's what both my cats are. I have a long-haired domestic and a Maine Coon mix.
Return to objective.
Stop licking my toes.
Perimeter reached. Clear them out. Resume scan. Interference drones detected. Scan interrupted.
Oh, yeah, I remember that mission. We're running around like... Asmo's doing the missions to get the bits. And I'm just seeing and remembering, oh, hey, yeah, I remember doing those missions and darting about like decapitated poultry.
attacks. Try something different.
Scan baffled by interference drones. Destroy them.
I was wondering why my scan hammer was flickering. I remembered why it's flickering.
Viable. Tagging for retrieval.
Thank God.
Extract.
I'll be out of here. Alright, so I've got the repulsion, the core, one other part. I also got a port nacelle. Oh, you can tell they're Star Trek fans.
Tenno, your assistance is required in the dry dock.
It's a well-made dojo.
Yeah, Acheron did a good job.
He did. Next time I see him online, I will pass along the compliments.
It's very detailed. I just have a couple rooms where I have very deep questions and wonder if he may need therapy.
And I've been a part of some like really big moon dojos that have like an insane amount of like stuff in it. But you know, this one is like up there as well.
Yep.
Like, have you seen those dojos with like 2,000 plus people?
No, I'm
Yep.
not.
Oh god,
I really only visit other dojos if Nora says, "Hey, visit a featured dojo."
Some of those dojos, the people who do dojo building, like design in there, make some of the best Final Fantasy houses look like slums.
Yep, there are some very impressive dojos.
I will continue my search.
And I can tell that Matt's playing Helldivers because he just showed Sweet Liberty! My legs!
This will take some time.
Oh dear God, that game is so tempting, but I've got enough of a backlog already.
Once you play, you will not put it down.
Unless you're me.
Okay.
I only ever play it when I see friends playing.
I played it so much that I need to take a break from it.
And that's fair enough.
It's a good game, don't get me wrong. It's awesome. Probably one of the better games to release in the last, like, 6 or so years.
You
Definitely.
mean it actually released as a whole game rather than half of the game and promises?
And not only that, it's a live service that people are actually okay with. I mean, not only okay with, they enjoy it.
Yeah, it's because it's basically space D&D.
It's you get to be a Starship Trooper in Starship Troopers, without it being the Starship Troopers IP.
I can't believe it's not Starship Troopers. Like, literally, I can't believe it's not Starship Troopers.
I can't.
The actual Starship Troopers game is also kind of fun.
No, I did notice something the other day that I'm sure everyone else has noticed that plays it. I noticed the name of the news network.
Yep. It's really, really on the nose.
It's Strawman.
How appropriate.
Well,
have you guys? No, on the lightning heads on play. Have you guys fought the flying bugs yet?
No, I haven't.
I haven't played for the last like week and a half, 2 weeks.
I played just the other day, but we didn't see any flying. No, they saw some flying bugs, but I don't think when they were playing with me, they were high enough rank. They were doing high enough level missions. Because when they play with me, they play lower level missions because they don't want Jenny to get frustrated.
They got flying bugs now. The bots now have titans. That's fun.
Our enemy rebuilds.
Oh, and they just took back Cyberstan.
Railjack.
The last week, we completely annihilated the automatons off the map. Like there was no red anywhere. They're back. Yeah. They even had a cutscene on the map where you saw like thousands of battleships flying out of the galaxy, from out of the galaxy into it, and now we gotta take everything back. Like the real war has begun with cyborgs.
I'm not all that invested, to be perfectly honest.
I am. I was just taking a break, like I said.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was wondering if I could get on this. And now I'm here.
Yeah, I don't even want to look at my Ember Prime build because it's no longer viable. Hasn't been viable for years.
That's one of many I've got to have a look at. And I know she's vaulted right now. Whee!
That was dumb of me.
Oh, sorry, Lisa. I didn't mean to confuse you, girl. Who's a good Kubro? Oh, that's right. I can't. Darn it! I can't pet my Kubro in here.
His name. It's called the Somewhat Dry Dock.
Does she have any new skins that might be cool? Oh, hello. That's
who has new skins?
Oh, he's looking at, I think, Mesa.
I don't know if I like this skin or not. It's the sentient skin for her.
I really like Volt's sentient skin. It is pretty cool.
I think I have his sentient skin. Oops. Yeah, that one.
I'm not on stream because I don't want the stream to go into the microphone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I muted the stream, but I have it running on my second monitor.
I don't have a second monitor, but yeah, I've got stream up because why would I not have it up?
Support your local streamer.
Much appreciated.
Considering how relatively close to me he is, yeah, he is my local streamer.
See, if I lived as close to him as you lived to him, I would have already taken him out to dinner. Or at least gone and visited his restaurant while he's working. He faces at him.
You would have been a very welcome sight.
Yeah,
You're
but
on
in
the
my
other side of the country from me.
But with my profession, I'd be inclined to return the favor and bring him over here for well, maybe not necessarily dinner, but lunch. We're more of a lunch place, but we also serve beer. We're a bar, but also a deli.
If I'm ever in that neck of the woods, I'm visiting both of you.
Well, we'd happily have you. Well, at least I would.
I would, like, if I were to visit, I would be that guy.
Specify?
I would be the one who orders I would order something from the menu, but I'd try to customize it as much as I possibly could.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not that person.
dickheads.
I'm the hey, I kind of want this, but if you serve me something else that has the same kind of ingredients as this, I'll be fine. At one point, I was in an Olive Garden with my cousin, and they served me the wrong meal. I ordered like fettuccine alfredo with chicken or something. And they gave me some other kind of meal with chicken and mushrooms, and I was like, oh, this isn't what I ordered. Just in case this is someone else's food, but I'm gonna eat this because it looks good.
Was it a chicken marsala?
No, it was some sort of bow tie pasta with a cream sauce. I am not picky when it comes to food. Meanwhile, my cousin got a diet drink instead of a regular drink and had an absolute hissy fit. And then I performed a magic trick where when the waitress went by, I went, hey, we ordered a non-diet, but this is a diet. Can we get a non-diet drink, please? And my cousin looked at me like I was some sort of magician for having her drink changed without having a hissy fit.
Called being an adult.
Well, yes, but my cousin is a Karen.
Karens.
They're everywhere.
She learned it straight from her sister, my aunt. Okay, to illustrate my cousin, we were at a different Olive Garden, and she ordered her spaghetti with no cheese, and it appeared with 3 little decorative slices of cheese on the top, and she threw a hissy fit and threw the plate.
Oh.
Meanwhile, you know that kind of person. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's sort of what I ordered. I don't care.
I've been in the food service industry for well over a decade. I know exactly that kind of person. I've seen most every sort of problem customer that you could ever see. Yeah, I've even coined a term that I call selective literacy.
I am of the opinion that if I can't make the person behind the counter's day better, I at least am not going to make it worse.
Same.
Well, you're one of the good ones, because most of the customers I deal with are not that.
I do my best to make service people laugh, or at least happier. There's a guy who works at the Taco Bell around the corner from here who has the coolest spider tattoo on the back of one of his hands.
I think you've mentioned this guy.
And the first time I met him, it was 3 a.m. I asked him how his day is going. He's like, I'm here at 3 a.m. What do you think? And I complimented his tattoo, and he perked right the hell up because someone had said something nice. And guys rarely have nice things said about them.
It's true.
I can testify to this as well.
I go out of my way to try and compliment someone's shirt, or their tattoos, or their hairstyle, or something. There's always something you can say something nice about.
I only get complimented by, like, the older ladies that come in to our restaurant. Half the time, though, they're hitting on me, so I don't know how much of that I should take with a grain of salt.
At least they're being nice about it?
Oh, yeah, they're very sickly sweet, but some of them, it's like the grandmother thing where they're just like, oh, you're just a handsome young man. Then there's the cougars, which there is an odd amount of in the area.
Still past the sleep. Ooh, it is the strun. Ooh.
Let's see if I can pick up some. Oh, of course, when I'm playing Mesa, I find all the energy packs. But when I was playing Revenant earlier, I couldn't get any on any of these missions.
I already have that last run.
I do gotta say, out of like the prime like frames aesthetic, I gotta say Mace is probably one of my favorites. I love the trench coat look with the cowgirl hat.
I like her alternative helmet, which is a as well.
Vanethorn. I need Vanethorn.
Vanethorn. Oh yeah, that's for Faceless Horse Lady.
Yep. I thought I bought all those pieces.
How dare you jump out of the way of my glass slugs?
Sights up,
Rude.
safety's off.
But once you get done with the War Within, we could teach you about Archon shards. Those are fun.
Yeah.
They are obnoxious to get, but you definitely are gonna need them. They are actually important now.
Yeah, but let him do one thing at a time.
Interference drones detected.
Oh, I know. I just
Interrupted.
I'm not gonna complicate them with the mechanics. Just like it's to look forward to making your health 50% bigger or your abilities 200% stronger.
Yeah,
him
but
focus on
that's a
one thing at a
ways
time.
off.
It smells like it's gonna rain.
Drones down.
It rained here earlier today.
It won't be the same rain. You're on
It's
the
been
other side
raining
of
here
the-
all day.
It was sunny and fucking hot here today. Like 90 degrees almost.
Well,
Hold position.
lucky you. We have been dealing with really weird weather lately.
Holy crap, has the weather been weird?
We had a nor'easter come right at the tail end, or well, not even the tail end. It was straight up springtime, and we got hit with a nor'easter.
It was just barely freaking spring.
Because the government destroyed the world the other day with the solar eclipse.
Destroy them.
This was before
What?
the solar eclipse. Scan.
Back to work. Let us get
Oh,
this over with.
I'm about to get jumped by a stalker.
The sentient has adapted to your day.
I
Bite
think
it in the
Surprise
face.
them with
Bite
something
it in
new.
the face.
That's the general plan. Oh no, he's pissed because I killed the sergeant. I'm gonna have such a hard time.
Interference drones. We have work to do.
And that's a tough fight.
Oh, hardest in the game.
Hardest fight in the game.
Come on, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
What's the hardest
Oh,
fight
you're
in the
gonna
game?
Sergeant.
Sergeant.
It's a meme. It's kind of like how the one fight in Final Fantasy.
Oh.
Pick up the people. It's the hardest fight in the game.
Oh, that's actually a hard fight now, by the way.
It is, but back
It
in the day, it
is.
was just
Back
a meme.
in the day, yeah.
Yeah.
That-
When I first joined the game, it was easy peasy. It actually shocked me at the end of A Realm Reborn, like how quickly he died.
I think my record for that is 35 seconds.
That sounds about right.
But the older players would engage in baiting the new players into thinking it was really difficult.
Oh yeah, people did that to me. Like right before the fight, we all queued up, and everyone was like, "All right, guys, be really prepared. This is gonna be really bad.
Extraction.
Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make." You know.
Yep.
Oh, the retardant sack strats. Alright, how
Man,
many
that was
codex
fun.
scanners did I burn through? Oh, not that many. I must have a lot.
I love baiting people into thinking that was difficult. Just traumatizing.
Oh yeah,
them.
you and every other veteran player.
We
Oh,
have
the-
to spread the joy somehow, okay?
I think the best one I've ever seen of that was Asmogan's, because he always takes WoW raids really seriously, and we really baited that dude. Holy crap!
I was watching a little streamer named Chad get through that, and his community got him good. And actually, funnily enough, I know one of his mods from somewhere else, so I managed to get perks because I knew one of his mods from somewhere else.
Did they bait him with the fake,
Marks?
not the fake marks in the fake strat video?
I don't know if they did the fake strat video, but they got him with the fake marks. They got him good.
That's how committed this community is to trolling new players.
Yes, but
Make a
it's
whole
it's a
video
gentle
with
kind
fake
of trolling.
strats.
It's a
It's
gentle kind of trolling.
It is a good-natured trolling.
It's not like,
It is
putting
perhaps-
15 whales above quest NPCs.
The Japanese server apparently has a problem with that.
Tenno, your assistance is
Really, with the
required
whales?
in the dry
With the whales.
dock.
They had a streamer who had like a lot of followers, who you could see them banning people in real time because they were trolling her with those. But the community is weird in Final Fantasy because on one hand they'll troll you, on the other hand, the second they see you come out of the vault, they're like, "I'm sorry. Come on, let's have some tea and cookies."
And they will literally give you tea and cookies.
Yep, I've seen people standing there just waiting for people to come out of the vault and offering them tea and cookies. For me, that wasn't the traumatic part. The traumatic part was the next part.
Oh, the Ops.
When you have to talk to his father.
Yep.
Okay, what am I doing? I was fast travel.
But I love the way that the Final Fantasy community trolls its new players. It's very gentle.
Most of the time.
Precept. Complete the mission. Preserve the crew.
Did you guys see the Grinding Gears finale of Endwalker?
No.
I don't watch Grinding Gears.
I watched them a little bit, but not religiously.
Zada reports engines off.
They just did the walk not too long ago.
The walk.
Offline.
My friend just recently finished that.
We congested the server. Like, you could not get into Ultima Thule.
That's sad. My friend just recently finished that, and I was impressed by how many of the people she got the voices for.
Nice.
We are spinning. Zada calls for assistance.
She only died twice to the final day.
You know what this ship reminds me of aesthetically? Have you ever guys seen the Lilo and Stitch movie with Leroy and Stitch?
At the helm, she beholds the
No.
Long time ago.
Okay, well, this ship looks like the starship that Stitch was put in charge of that Leroy hijacked. It doesn't help that the coloration's the same so far.
Well, you can change the colors.
I figured. Like, everything in this game's customizable. If they made the Railjack uncustomizable, that's just a crime.
Well, there's skins for it too, we were discussing it earlier, and when you do the Call of the Tempestari, which is a side quest where you can get Sevagoth, which is a Warframe, who is very edgy. Very, very edgy.
Edgy as fuck.
Wait,
you
who?
get a skin for
Sevagoth.
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 He's basically a ghost frame.
And you can get a skin for your Railjack that makes it look like a ghost ship. Because the Tempestari is a ghost ship.
Mm-hmm. How many more of these do I have to do?
That wreckage will not recover
8.6 million.
Coordinates marked.
Recover the tail section. Oh my god. What
At
next?
least-
What next? Oh, you need to recover the window wipers. No.
At least Sai is cool.
Huh?
Sai is
Yeah,
very, very cool.
I much prefer listening to him over Ortis. He can be a little bit just as annoying, especially with like when you're holding your ground at those spots, and he's like, "You're being interrupted. Deal with the interruption." It's like, I know, but at least it's not like Ortis, who would be just as annoying, but also be trying to be funny.
You don't really hear any of Ortis' old dialogue anymore.
No. After you do New War, he changes.
For the better?
Yeah.
Generally, yeah.
I have not heard at least 50 hours of gameplay. Background radiation is alright.
I don't think I've
heard
heard
it.
that one.
I've done New War and I've heard that. So I appreciate bad puns very much so, and I appreciate how they make people groan and cringe.
I think my favorite one is where he goes knock knock.
Well, the thing is, I think
Who's knocking
I
out
thought
here?
it was.
Let's enhance that.
I thought Ortis was fun and interesting the first 3
dozen
hours
times.
after I started playing Warframe. Every second of it after that, not so much.
I muted him after a while.
No, he actually has a lot more interesting things to say and new things to say now.
I think my favorite is the knock knock joke where he goes, knock. Who's knocking out here? I don't think you should answer that, operator.
Knock, knock.
My favorite
Operator,
groaner is
Operator, I'm picking up a distress signal. Oh, it's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Yeah,
Get off the emergency frequency.
I heard that one recently, and I was like, well, that's new.
it's like profile the intelligence quota of the Grenadier.
Error. Not a number. Did the operator
witticism?
Kill me.
I'm sorry, operator. Oris's sat report that all of his jokes are gone.
Thank you, God.
The one I actually hate
no,
because
argon.
It just
That's an
insults me.
argon crystals.
Boo!
Back to work. Let us get this.
But you can still
And
mute
an
him if you want to.
An interesting color choice, operator. My senses are
Bleeding. Intrigued.
Yep.
I think Ortis just doesn't like my pink.
Ortis doesn't like any of the colorations I use, because he says that every fucking time.
I don't know how much you know about Ortis' background, but he is actually a really fascinating individual.
I have never looked into his background, to be honest. I think I remember learning something about it at the same time I learned more about the lore in regards to the Zeraman and the Tenno children.
I'm amazed I made that shot.
He's hinted at within the War Within when you're talking to the Queen, and she specifically calls out Ortis as being insane.
Well, I already knew he was insane.
But is it spoilers that kind of tell him what Cephalons are? So I don't know if that quest is within the war.
I don't remember. I honestly, I don't remember most of the new war just because I was so fucking frustrated with that one jump scare section.
Trying to remember, what is the jump scare session?
You have to be you have to have the mask on, and you have to be going through. Like,
that!
being seen.
I
remember that.
I hate those. That was annoying.
That is the mission that made me slam my bedroom door and scream at it.
I was actually okay with it for the most part, but then again, if you tell me to do stealth, I'm like, okay, I guess I'll be sneaky then, and I do my best to be sneaky.
Yeah, I don't like stealth gameplay, so... Like I say, I like Warframe when it's being Warframe, I don't like Warframe when it's being other games.
So I don't even think this is a thing that's already been kind of stated or hinted at. Cephalons are basically... They're not AI, they are people who've been digitized.
Which technically still counts as AI. Because once they become digitized, they become artificial, and therefore the intelligence is artificial. Its sourcing is not artificial, but its current state of existence is artificial.
Kinda, but there's also some weird void magic voodoo involved as well.
Walk toward... Yes.
It's not like making...
Yes.
It's not like imprinting
toward
someone
the
into a
fairy
fake
fire.
robot. It's like... it's a void shenanigans. Like, you know, void is like their MacGuffin for anything magic related in this universe.
And the void is effectively a magic. It's effectively Arcana.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how 40K's warp works.
In the dry dock.
It's space magic!
Stole the tail in the dry dock. Alright, then the window wipers.
Don't forget the turn signals.
And the brake lights. And the rotors.
Oh.
And the axles.
Don't forget the cup holders. You absolutely need the cup holders. Can't
The
go without
antenna?
this.
The antenna. Absolutely have to have the
You
antenna.
need the antenna for the radio. Otherwise, how can Cephalon Psi call you?
So
Also, more
Dead
importantly, how
frames.
can you get sick tunes?
for Undead Frames, we now have Necros, Divagoth, Dagoth, Naros. Who else is technically an undead?
Let me have a look, see. 'Cause I don't think I can think of any others other than those. Banshee? No.
Yeah, Banshee is just sound.
Ugh, I don't have the Argon Crystal.
Okay, to the void!
To the void we go!
Oh, Zaku. Zaku is technically a zombie.
Is there another part after this that'll need Argon Crystals?
I don't know, but we'll go to the void. Except
Yeah.
I can't, because I can't add you to my group.
Hold on, I'm leaving the dojo.
I'll add.
Nope.
Failed to join, session not found.
Why?
Please wait. Failed to join session. Host not found.
Why is this happening every time I try to invite you guys in?
Hold on.
How many scanners do I have? Oh, I have 2,382.
I need.
Yeah, I don't see Asmo online.
I am on fucking line.
I believe it's server issues.
Well, let me try this again. I made one change. How about now?
Failed to join session, host not found.
Same.
And I don't see you online.
I am online.
Same.
I am online.
It does not register. It does not register you as being online.
Hold on.
Unfortunately.
Let me restart my session. Maybe that's it. Steam. Play Warframe.
Hooray! Power potato claimed.
I have 77% of all Warframe achievements. Why is Enter a Dry Dock a rare achievement? 9.6% of players have this achievement.
A lot of people don't understand or haven't really done Railjack.
Alright, there we go. Alright, so I re-enter the game. Friends. I hate numbers invite. Landlord kick invite.
Yeah, give me a second, I'm
Accept.
rebooting my own game.
Waiting. It says please wait.
Hallelujah!
I mean.
It only took restarting the game for me to work.
Have you tried turning it off and then on again?
Yep, have you tried turning it off and then back on again?
I'm sorry, I didn't do.
Hello,
I didn't do
loyal
it right.
customer! Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Have you tried turning it off and then on again? Did you try unplugging
one
the device and then plugging the device back in?
At one point, I was actually calling. Our internet had been out for 2 days. I was actually calling in to check if there was an outage. And I got through to the tech, and then I actually physically looked at the router, and someone had unplugged it, and I went, I'm sorry, I'm one of those people who didn't think to plug the damn thing in. He laughed, I hung up, plugged the thing in, and it worked.
Alright, get a couple of relic packs.
Okay, I'm back on.
No Aya. Oh well. Hooray! And I am good to go.
Alright, we're
I've
gonna
got
do...
like a couple of...
Yeah, we're gonna do defense, the defense mission in the void.
The easiest way actually to get argon crystals is mold.
It's what?
The
Mod.
It's extermination, and you
It's
can
survival.
Just search. Is it
Yep, mod is survival.
survival? Then which one I'm thinking of?
Annie and Mod are actually the best ones that I found. Oxymoko is the one you're thinking. Oxymoko is the one you're thinking of with the exterminate.
Yeah.
I like Annie. Mod's also good.
When I've done it, I've done either Hepit or Teshub, and I just scour the fucking map.
The reason why I always, because that's generally the ribbon I get is exterminate without being seen, so I just go Ivara.
Yeah, I usually do Loki for those. I think it's Loki.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding for supplies. You are here
I
to
love this
distract the
Warframe
enemy.
so much.
Trigger the
Which one?
alarm.
Zaku.
I don't have Loki yet.
That is a lot of color. Zaku.
Life support has been cut off.
Isn't that the
They're
non-binary
trying to
one?
choke you out.
Yep.
Hold on.
It's the
Sending
Frankenstein.
auxiliary life support.
It's technically undead.
Oh, that's right, this thing's fully automatic. I love how this thing's... I love how this thing sounds.
Oh, there's an argon crystal somewhere around here.
Yay, 2. You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Right round me, like a record right round.
All you do is spin, spin, spin toward the bush. Can't remember the rest of
Spin
the
for
song.
victory.
It's I want to say Falcon Shield's Garen song for League of Legends. Good old Mr. Spin to win.
Actually, one of the few games I never got into hardcore or even notably was League of Legends. Maybe it's because
Every once in a while.
in my case, it might be because I grew up playing Defense of the Ancients mod for Warcraft. Warcraft 3 is on. Like, I played League of Legends before League of Legends existed, before the
Yes.
MOBA genre existed. So for me, like, it lost its luster because it became a dedicated game.
I play it every once in a while because I like the all random all mid mode, which it assigns you a random champion and puts you on a map with 9 other people to just kill each other.
I almost feel bad for all of these Orokin remnants just walking into death.
Don't.
I love being a.
They were horrible
weird
people
looking
before, and they're
skeleton.
still horrible people now.
Actually, that's one thing about the lore that confused me. Maybe just tell me if this is like spoilers for the new war. But from my recollection of the lore, there wasn't an explanation why the. Don't get me wrong. Like subtext, it's certainly evident why the Tenno would kill them. I mean, they treated them like crap. But the Tenno went from saving the Orokin against the Sentients and being lorded as heroes to immediately turning on them and killing them. Like, again,
And that is
it's
that is
pretty-
a bit of a
Get
new
ready
war.
for a capsule.
Okay, so that does like kind of answer the detailed question, because I always wondered, like, again, don't get me wrong, the subtext is pretty clear that they were abused and mistreated by the Orokin. But
Well,
after the war and after saving them, like, I don't recall there ever being any details of why they suddenly turned on them.
like, this is not very much of a spoiler because you already know this particularly. But if anything that involves a Tenno or why, like, about the war,
Additional life support has
it can
arrived.
be summed up in 4 words. Ballast is an asshole.
Alice is an abusive asshole. He actually legitimately says during one of the things, "Look at what you made me do." During one of his things during his quest fight. "Look at what you made me do," when he's talking to Lotus.
What a dick.
Ballas wasn't just abusive to the Tenno, he was super abusive to Lotus.
And Margulis.
Well, Lotus, Margulis.
Yes, well, yeah, same thing.
Like, legitimate psychopath levels of abuse.
I mean, to abuse
But
another
Alice
human
is-
being to the point of, you know, breaking them mentally, you have to be a psychopath.
Yeah, so you can sum up a lot of why the Tenno do what they do because Ballas was an asshole to Mom.
I still have questions there, though. Like, I can understand killing Ballas, then, or going after him specifically, but, like, the entire of the Orokin Empire? Like, maybe I'm forgetting details, but...
Without spoiling the details specifically, the best way I can describe the Orkins is they're the Alligans.
Stuck up dickheads over...
Yeah, and just yeah, just except that they fucking deserved it. And
Oh, I already thought they deserved it
there's
with
an Argon crystal
with like the subtext that they mistreated the Tenno, but
Right around here
I
somewhere.
always just question, like, why go to the effort of saving the Orokin Empire to immediately turn on them and kill them all? Like,
Well,
Basically, think of
the
them
way
as
that
the Alligan.
basically the way that it worked is you save the Orokin Empire, and then Ballas turns on Lotus.
Our operative is making
and then
and-
you turn on the Orokin
And then
Empire.
the Tenno turn on the Orokin Empire. So you save them, basically for Margulis. And then they turn on Margulis. And you turn on them because you're not allied to them. You're allied to Margulis.
True.
Because they abuse Space Mom.
Yeah. Good enough reason to kill all of them, I suppose.
Most of it, anyway.
The song during the New War is fucking creepy.
Oh, I love this. I love the song.
It's fucking creepy. You have to admit that the song is fucking creepy. It's good,
Oh, yeah,
but it's fucking
hey,
creepy.
It's especially I can't really see why it's also heartbreaking. Spoilers.
Especially with how it's first presented.
Yep.
I mean, the soundtrack for this game is not even remotely as good as Final Fantasy XIV's.
No.
But it has moments.
But it has its moments.
I've always listed the soundtrack for Warframe as it fits the moment. Like, it's very atmospheric, and I never feel like the music does its job in the sense that I never notice it, but I would notice its absence.
There are 3 songs that have actual like words and things that are very good. And the first one is when you're going into Fortuna the first time.
We all live together.
That's one of those standout good songs.
Yeah, and then there's one for the Call of the Tempest Star that's called Sleeping in the Cold Below.
That's a real. I was not expecting that.
I
when
was
I
not
got
expecting
to that
that
part
when
of
I
the
got to
quest.
that part
That
of the
was
quest either.
that
But
was
it's a very
really
song.
good.
And then there's one that is for the New War that is fucking creepy. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying it's fucking creepy.
Oh, there's 4 of them actually. There's the one I think. Okay, I'm trying to talk around spoilers here. Are you talking about the The elevator one or
The elevator one.
okay, yeah.
I'm not talking about Devares. I'm talking about specifically Praise the Wise and Mighty Valis,
I,
which is one of the longest songs.
Oh, speaking of, fuck, there's a very... I don't want to say anything. I really don't want to say anything, but there's a song I'm thinking of.
I love how we're all trying to talk around
during...
it.
No, oh, wait, oh, right. Elevator song. Now I get... Yeah, that's what I was thinking
song,
of.
yes, elevator song.
Elevator song. Holy fuck.
The one you hear in the elevator going down.
That had absolutely no fucking right to go as hard as it did, but holy cow.
It's fucking creepy.
actually,
It's creepy, but it's also sad.
I pointed out it's heartbreaking. There's actually 5 songs now. There's the 1999 song.
That one didn't grab me in
it.
the same way as like.
No.
By the way, I have a hot take with Warframe 1999. I'm not a fan of it.
I don't know if you've seen that yet. You're behind it yet.
What I'm referring to is like the trailer, like the gameplay trailer for it, and like I heard that Arthur, the main character, who looks like he would be Excalibur, is wearing the Excalibur suit, fights like Excalibur in most of the gameplay trailer, but is not Excalibur.
Like I said, you do not. I wouldn't worry about it. You do not know the context behind it yet. It makes sense when you get to it.
Alright,
yeah, I like
give you
Warframe
that
when it's
context might
Warframe,
help.
but I don't like Warframe when it's trying to be other games.
It's also
I'm
reference.
not a fan of generic human with generic AK-looking gun.
Well,
specifically, when I see that section of the game, what pops into my mind is Secret World, which has a very similar opening structure.
What popped in my head was Metal
reference-
Gear.
Well, it's a reference to Dark Sector, which was their game that became Warframe.
Regardless, there are only 3 songs that really grabbed me. Sleeping in the Cold Below, We All Live Together, and I cannot remember the name of the creepy one.
I know the name of the creepy one. When we're out of here, I will send you a direct message with the title.
But it has no right to be as good as it is.
Absolutely no right. The composers, I swear, if he actually went as hard as he could with the rest of the soundtrack, he could make a genuinely memorable soundtrack.
He could. But there are some songs in this game that are, I would argue, go pretty good. They're not going to be as big mainstream as Final Fantasy XIV's. Because some of those are just legitimately amazing pieces of music. Scream.
Scream
Well,
is
to be
awesome.
fair, Soken and his apprentices are fucking geniuses.
Yes, but there are some songs in Warframe that have no right to be as good as they are.
One of them is "This Is What You Are." I watch a lot of music composers or people who are professors in music theory, and they always talk about how impressed they are by "This Is What You Are."
This Is What You Are is pretty good. I do like that one. But, I mean, the ones with actual lyrics and things. This Is What You Are is the song during the second dream.
Oh.
Basically, the theme of Warframe.
It's like the orchestral song that's playing during
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I figured I would give you an assist because you don't look as far into the music as some of us do. Because some of us are obsessive.
So, are we going for a certain amount of time, or are we still looking for Argon?
We're looking for Argon crystals.
Yeah.
How many did you need?
Needed 1 for that particular part, but I think there's another part coming up, and I'm assuming...
Okay. We can always come back, because I know we've picked up at least 2.
Yep. What is
Generally,
he asking?
only 2
Hang on,
spawn
what is he?
per instant on these maps.
Well, I'm gonna head for the exit.
Alright, same. Alright.
Yeah,
are you
the big group didn't spawn by the exit.
I had a question and I forgot what it was. God dang it.
Your train of thought got derailed.
Train of thought derailed. Massive casualties. Story at 11. Alright. I love this frame.
Maester Pine Blade.
Meso M4 and Lith R5. AKA stuff that I'm just going to probably turn into
Duckets.
void and void traces, but yeah. I need to save up ducats for TennoCon.
Yes, you do. Because one of the things you can pick is Prime Chamber.
Prime Chamber, among other things. Oh fuck! I'm
Prime
kicking
Chamber
myself.
is expensive.
I'm kicking myself right now because I missed a
When
a
is
mod
TennoCon?
last Barrow.
July, I think.
Oh, you got time.
Yeah, but I'm kicking myself because I missed a mod that is on brand for me last week, the last Barrow visit, because I picked a primed anti-Grenier mod.
You didn't get Fury?
No, no, that wasn't it. It was Voltaic Strike.
Ah, lightning melee.
Lightning melee. I was like, I saw them like, oh, lightning status mod. Could probably just get that on the star chart. I look it up later. Nope.
Only
Barrow.
place to get it. Yep, only place to get it.
Like, there.
What was the invite for?
Oh, I thought you crashed.
No. I left the group so I can go turn in this equipment.
He's going back to the dojo and doing things.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. I had 2
We're
Argon
gonna finish
crystals.
crafting this, and then I'm assuming there's gonna be another mission for another part for the Railjack. Because it doesn't look finished.
What are you assembling right now?
Commencing restoration. You will be contacted.
Are you up to the windshield wipers yet?
No. There's no windshield yet. I just got the second nacelle, and this is the tail section, I think, that's being added on.
You got 4, you got the tail section, you got the port nacelle. Did you get the starboard nacelle?
Yeah.
I forget how many sections I had to reassemble. It's been a while.
I'm assuming, hopefully, that there's only one more after this. In fact, I'm kind of hoping this is the last one, but it definitely doesn't look finished, so I'm gonna safely say that's not the case.
Let's see.
I don't know, is it supposed to have a giant hole on top?
There is...
Giant hole on top with a gap?
The fuselage comes in...
Ooh, a lightning
starboard nacelle, tail section. It looks like the tail section is the last section.
So it's supposed to have that giant gap on the back?
Well, you've got a crew in there working on patching the rest of the thing up, so presumably it's going to be space-worthy by the time you're done with it.
Oh, it's telling me to leave to my orbiter again.
Our enemy rebuilds itself.
Nope, I got another component I gotta recover. I gotta recover the engine cowling.
That would fix the hole.
Arias.
Oh, yep, there it is, engine cowling.
Is this the last one?
It's the last one on the list.
Alright, I'm gonna grab Mesa. Alright, let's do this. That's in Europa. It's going to Europe.
It's Asmo on a moon.
Moon's haunted.
Kelvin identified. Visual verification required. Move in.
Moving into target. We'll slaughter all.
Hang on.
I haven't been to Europa in forever.
What we got for nightmare missions? What is? Eris. Infestation, energy drain mode. That sounds like point Ignis Wraith in general direction of enemy.
Killing all the Moas, killing all the Moas.
So if they crush you, does that make them Moa constrictors?
Boo.
Engine cowling.
I'm being eaten by a moa constrictor.
You guys want to painfully cringe?
More than what
Try
I
me.
just did.
Oh, I guarantee you I can make you physically cringe.
Try me.
Perimeter reached.
Yo, what's up, my skibbity Rizzlers? It's a bussin' day down here in Ohio.
Kill yourself.
It has developed immunity to attacks. Try something different.
Was he speaking English?
I hate that shit. Oh my god, with a passion.
I told you, don't underestimate my capacity to make you cringe.
Like, I'm 24, okay? I'm hardly an old man. And how, like, I hear that shit, and I'm immediately like, this generation is a mistake. Sweet lord, like... There's coming up with slang for your generation, and then there's just idiocy.
Well, that's not even the worst I got, because normally I could start that set with "God damn."
Interference drones. We have work to do.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun to do that on the generation who uses it because they don't like anyone else using it.
Well, that's how you get them to shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only works for like 5 freaking seconds, though.
It's the TikTok attention span.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing that's, it's a thing.
Scan interrupted.
It's a thing that makes me want to go over to China and chuck every single person involved in that project into the nearest body of water.
You shouldn't pollute the water like that.
The water's already pretty freaking polluted.
Yes, but you can always do it.
Back to work. Let us get this over with.
I have to go to the doctor.
Almost done this.
Structural integrity within
There we
required
go.
tolerances. Marking for recovery. Cephalon orders. Time for pickup.
Alright, need to...
I do find it entertaining this Cephalon size. Just like, hey, Ortis, pick us up. You bitch. I wish there was a way we could switch to a different Cephalon.
Nah, unfortunately we're stuck with Ortis as our butler, per se. But Sai fills a very particular niche. And he fills that niche extremely well.
And evac. Get me out of here, Houston. And got the engine cowling. How many argon crystals will you cost me?
Tenno, your assistance is required in the dry dock.
You don't say, Sai. You don't say. It's almost like I've done this like 40 times in a row.
It could be worse. Instead of argon, it could have been Natayan.
Italian?
Niacin. The
Oh, niacin.
It's only if it's. Hang on. How do you freaking pronounce that that stuff?
The cylinders.
Nora, how do you
I just
pronounce-
call them the,
Oh
I
yeah.
just call them the cylinders.
Natane extract. It's generally only available through Nora's Nightwave.
Possess necessary astrogation
Yep.
poetics. None
They used to be only
possess
alerts.
A comprehensive warfighting database.
So it was worse. It's better now, but it's still kind of out there.
Well, I'll be damned. It doesn't require any more argon.
This will take
Alright,
some
2 more
time.
minutes and it'll be done. This will take some time. 2 minutes. I can afford 2 minutes. Alright, boom.
Yeah, if it's quest related, it's not gonna take terribly long.
Thank God. Or thank Lotus, I guess in this case. Effectively, Lotus is the Tenno's god. Like, she's not an actual god, but effectively. In terms of the level of
More like
adoration.
More like a mother figure / mission control.
Yeah, but you can have a... Like, there are some goddesses that have been, like, worshipped as mothers, but still as gods as well.
Praise be to Vana.
That was an example off the top of my head.
That you just reminded me of. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
No, seriously, thank you.
Just saying, mothers and gods are not mutually exclusive. Inherently, anyway. Alright, come on, Railjack, finish it. Do 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 do.
Well, you were never really a fantasy guy, were you? Just 40K.
Oh, are you
Oh,
asking?
you're talking...
Warhammer
Were
Fantasy?
you asking?
Yeah.
No. I still really am not. I've picked up some things from the old guard community over the years, just from word to mouth about fantasy, but it's never appealed to me like 40K has.
I'm not happy with how they treated the old world.
I mean, neither am I, but again, that's based on not personal experience or interest, but secondhand.
I know a lot of Warhammer fans have a, even if the setting itself is fine, they have like a spiteful grudge against Age of Sigmar.
For good reason.
Yeah, well, depending on who you ask, for good reason. AOS fans would say it's not fair, but I don't know. It depends on where you're coming from.
They nuked Warhammer Fantasy for Age of Sigmar, which is a very marked departure from what they were used to. And it was such a sudden stop to Warhammer Fantasy battles and into Age of Sigmar.
From what I understand, the end times was GW throwing a hissy fit because Chaos was losing on all fronts that they wanted. Like, they were losing the actual games.
Oh,
and
not
people
just
were voting against it.
Not just that. It wasn't simply that. In their views, fantasy wasn't really selling particularly well, like poorly enough that they felt they needed to relaunch it as Age of Sigmar. But the reason that it wasn't selling very well is because they didn't support it very well. Like, yeah, they were releasing new books and new minis for it every now and then, but there were some armies, like Bretonia, that were languishing for years without an army book update. They were on 8th edition when they killed Warhammer Fantasy Battle, and Bretonians had their last army book in 6th edition several years ago before that.
Hey, how do you think Dark Eldar fans feel?
I know exactly how Dark Eldar fans felt, and they somehow made do.
You know what's the kicker about this? Since the relaunch of the Old World, within like a day of coming out, Bretonia completely sold out.
Because they didn't make enough to cover the stock. They, once again, either A, underestimated just how popular this relaunch would be, or B, and this is equally likely, it's yet another iteration of Games Workshop's FOMO tactics. Now, personally, I think it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, and the latter's pretty scummy. The first one is just poor, nearsightedness. I mean, they could have seen the relatively big success of Total War Warhammer and seen, oh hey, there's actually a big market for this sort of fantasy style, rank and file maneuver game.
How do I get in the Railjack?
Into the Railjack?
Platform in the dock. There's a platform underneath it.
You run along the side until you see a platform off to your side, and then when you're standing on the little circle at the end, you can hit E or X to jump into it.
Right.
I still feel like now, like, even with people wanting the old world to succeed and people buying out models, it's gonna once a fall again to either join, either by Empire, Nagash, or Chaos.
Well, we'll see, but Games Workshop has, as ever, not been particularly great at writing good rules. And they will generally always promote the flavor of the month.
This is why I love Nagash, because if you even look at hit rules, as far as I remember, 20 wounds, 3 up invul, and can instantly kill any character he wants.
Oh wait, hang on, are you talking about Fantasy or Age of Sigmar?
I don't know which ones I are. All I heard is he has 20 wounds, a 3 up invul.
That's an Age of Sigmar profile, because in Warhammer Fantasy, nothing ever had that many wounds. Even the End Times models never had that many wounds.
Don't the Giants have 20 wounds specifically?
The Giants had like the Giants had like, in fantasy at least, had like 5 or 6 wounds, I think. They had similar profiles. Hang on, I've got an Ogre Kingdoms army book here somewhere.
Wait, I did that though.
There you are. Found you. Because the Ogre's giant...
Wait, I have to go to the Chronia Relay? Why?
Because that's where they want you to go. Yeah, the Ogre Kingdom's slave giant uses the exact same stat profile as all the other giants. Yeah. Giant was strength 6, toughness 5, wounds 6. Very little had more wounds than that, and they were all exclusively end times models.
So it isn't Age of Sigmar played similarly to 40k, or is it different?
More similar than Warhammer Fantasy Battles was. Warhammer Fantasy Battles was regimented, so you had like unit trays of like several square-based units that would all move together as a formation. Whereas the AOS adopted the rounded circular bases of Warhammer 40k, and it's more squad-based, where each individual model is factored into its own individual unit, as opposed to moving as a regimented force.
Gotcha.
There
almost
were...
sounds like fantasy was played right. It almost sounds like old fantasy played like Rift.
Kind of, sort of. There was an extremely heavy emphasis on maneuver and planning your moves ahead. If you exposed your flank to something, that unit was in a heap of trouble, if not totally boned.
Rising Tide quest complete. The face of growing threat along dormant Cephalon calls on you to reconstruct Orc and Arrow Interceptor craft the Railjack. And I've done that, so how do I get in it?
In your orbiter, behind where you configure your arsenal, like toward the back where you go into where you're... Actually, like right before the door where you go into your operator, there is a clear circular glass panel. Near that, right around there is your option to board the Railjack.
I just entered my Railjack.
And a weapon. Your home. Your weapon. Aboard this...
Congratulations. Now you have another thing to customize and level up and do stuff with.
And grind over.
Integrated. Reactor. Where the negative resides. My mind is dissonance.
Investigate coordinates on Lua.
Lua, will you go?
I think from here you can have your friends join you.
Actually, I might have to call it for today.
It is pretty late.
It is late o'clock, and I really should get into game again and just check on my isle and maybe hopefully do something else I don't know.
We will play more later.
Yep. There's always more time.
Yep. You guys go to bed because it's late.
I'm off working, bro, so I can stay up.
I have work tomorrow. In fact, I have work tomorrow morning, so...
I have tomorrow off.
Yeah.
I have tomorrow off, but I should still be smart and go to bed.
Well,
yes, you both should go to bed. Get some sleep.
To everyone on the stream front or who may watch the VOD, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, all that fun stuff. I will be playing more Warframe.
Make sure to drink enough water.
Yeah, I'm actually...
Hydrate or dihydrate.
I just finished up the soda I had, so my goal now
I
is
didn't
to
say
just stick with
soda.
water.
I said water.
No, what I'm saying is I finished up what soda I had, so now I don't have soda to fall back on in the house, so I have to drink water. So that's what I was saying. But anyway, yeah. So all the normal YouTube stuff, like, subscribe. I will be playing more Warframe lately. I commissioned an artist friend of mine, who's awesome, by the way, to make some custom artwork for some thumbnails as well, so... hopefully that'll be available. I don't want to rush her, so there might be a few more streams where it's more of a custom one I do, using screenshots and images and stuff. But soon there will be like a custom artwork one, which would be cool. But
awesome.
Yep. See you all later. Baby.
Nighty night.
Later.